I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. It is my time to move. I will not follow through, cause I got my own mind, winning on my own time. Didn't come when I want it, but it's always on time. I'ma go and get it, and it's all part of my vision. Then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold me. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dreamers, a revolution's here. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. Yeah. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. A revolution. Yeah. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. You can't hold me down. You won't hold us down. You can't hold us down. Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 Yeah, you can't hold us down. Yo, we gon' hold it down. Hold it down, yeah. You can't hold us down. Hold it down, yeah. We gon' hold it down. Yeah.
sleeping alone, that you can't decide. And it is plain to see that your priorities just do not fit right. I can't reconcile this feeling. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I remember when you had certainty. There is empty space where your body won't fit into mine. Nothing to embrace.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about
about
bread
to,
a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like,
No.
oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What is-
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It's time for Gaming Morning Show, Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Mike O on the bottom left, Sean in the top left. I am Hefty Goof. It is good to see everyone. We got 3 hours of fun planned for you today. It's going to be amazing. That's including birthdays this day in gaming history. We have that coming up this hour. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News in about 20 minutes from now. All the headlines of the day. We have a community birthday to celebrate as well. We're going to talk about cars, maybe. We're going to talk about, I don't know, clarinets. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Could be fun. Whichever way it goes, we'll figure it out. We're a big woodwind show, if you didn't know.
Isn't it a clarinet? Never mind.
I guess some of us love brass, but
Yeah, that's whatever. Brass is stupid. Stupid brass.
lots of spit and musical instruments. I always remember watching the trumpet players be like, with the spit valve thing. Ugh. It's gross.
There's a lot of spit that comes out.
I know. It's a lot of spit music.
Like a lot.
It's moist.
Ugh.
For some reason, I can't hear Sean.
That's probably for the best.
I mean, we could be getting mouth trumpet right now, though.
Because he's not talking. Oh, no.
Oh, see, look at all that mouth trumpet we could be getting right now. I miss mouth
I
trumpet.
don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Hey.
It's weird.
Why did I sound like Blue's Clues when I was trying to do a trumpet? Coming up next hour, we all talk to each other in the sound of Blue. 60 straight minutes of it.
Thing.
You're gonna love it. Promise. Hey, Scott Chick is here. KJ is here. Downs is here this morning. Good morning. For all those watching, Scott Chick says, "Hefty, please. I'm trying to eat my lunch. Just don't spit on your lunch."
Yeah, that's true.
Or play music over your lunch.
Or have lunch with Blue. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's the show, folks.
I promise we won't get hooked on that. Did anyone have a good night? Did anyone have a bad night? How's everyone's night?
Today, Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Don't.
It was a great night.
It might be Tuesday. I can't tell if it's Tuesday or Thursday.
Oh,
You'll find out in 20 minutes.
I wish it was Thursday. Jeez.
Kasogo's here. Good morning to you. So is Tracer. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, yesterday my wife looked at me about 8:45. I was like, I just got done with work, and I was like, man, I felt like I had a pretty good day, but I guess I'll make it up. You know, it's only Tuesday. I was like, got some news for you. Yesterday was Monday. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's just Monday. Oof. Okay, I feel much better about where I was at. So apparently, cumulative 48 hours was pretty tough. I did get her flowers, though, because she had to sort out lice out of our daughter's hair for now a cumulative amount of like 5 hours, 15 minutes. It's disgusting.
For 6 years.
It's been really gross. Don't get lice.
That's disgusting.
If you were thinking about it,
Yeah.
if you're on the fence,
Tell you firsthand, it's not a good choice. Avoid it at all costs. You look dapper today, Mike.
Yeah, I have meetings.
I know, I figured, but still.
swah.
Compliment.
We're at the
due.
point in the year. Well, thanks. I'll go shave my head now. Just kidding. We're at the point of the year where I have harassed folks a lot about like end of year, like just not end of year, just care plan meetings, and people are like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. And now their company's like, audit time, and they're like, hey, remember that time you needed a care plan meeting? Can we do it right now? So yeah.
Nothing like wait the last minute.
Yeah.
KJ says Mike O dressed for us, not his meetings.
It's for you guys. I don't have any meetings today. I'm just here.
Nice. Today is Have a Party with Your Bear Day.
Bear?
Mm-hmm.
Bear, do you want a party?
How's he thinking?
Yeah, he said he's on board with a party.
What kind of party are you going to have? A tea party?
Oh, I see.
Oh, you know, it's a bear beer party.
That'll work. Aura's here. Good morning to you. It is Clarinet Day. Aforementioned. Clarinet Day. Did either of you play clarinet ever in your life?
No. I mean, I'm sure I've like blown into one just because I found it. But
Yep. There's a clarinet in this house.
No.
Does that count?
Yeah.
of course there is. Jeez.
Okay. International Day for Tolerance. It is Button Day. Does anyone have any buttons? Yeah. Actually,
Two.
No, I don't.
you might be leading
83.
the show in buttons.
Yeah, I just have a zipper
Yeah, you're buttonless, Mike.
and a sweater.
I have this button.
Oh,
This button.
Put it on a
I didn't
pancake.
think about those buttons.
I have this button. I also have this button.
Oh, yep. There's that one.
This button's pretty good.
Okay.
I have that button.
Doesn't like that button, cussed it out.
I have this button.
Whoa, what a ride.
Boots and kids. Boots and kids.
It is Fast Food Day. Entrepreneurs
I'm on board
Day.
with
And it's National Look It's Myco Indiana Day.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't probably want your name associated with Indiana.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm just here by circumstance. And soon as I can get the hell out of here, we're gone. We're gone.
National Get the Hell Out of Indiana Day.
Yeah, get the hell out.
Today's the day. Good moron to you, K-Laugh. It is good to see you.
Good moron.
Down says, I've already counted my buttons this year. Well, good for you, Downs. Way to be ahead of it. Can you help Mike with the meetings? Or the plans, excuse me? Scott Chick says, a bear beer party? Question mark.
Heck yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
What kind of beer does Bear like?
What kind of beer do you like, Bear? He likes IBAs.
Is that
IBS.
India Bear Ales?
Yeah, I think so.
That was
Good
nice.
job, Bear.
Coming up, we're going to tell you a story about a bear walk into a 7-Eleven. Tell you why.
Bear, was that you?
Also, if you've ever been held hostage, that sucks, right? No one wants to be held hostage. But what if you're held hostage by a possum? We have that story coming up as well. Like I said, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News on the way. Today is National Check Your Wipers Day. So we're asking you, chat, did you check your wipers? But also, how good at car stuff are you? And what's your biggest car pet peeve? Any of those apply. Apparently, you're supposed to change your wipers like every 6 to 9 months. Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I mean,
calendar months?
yeah, maybe
or
at-
like some other months.
Maybe at worst, like 12
nautical
months.
months.
Kelvin. It's in Kelvin.
Oh. You're talking about like the Gregorian calendar or like the Martian calendar? Because on the Martian calendar, I'm doing real good.
How long is a Martian year?
I don't know.
Damn it. I was hoping I could actually know that. Sucks to be us.
We haven't been on Mars long enough. We don't know.
Soon. Down says, I've had my same wipers for about 15 years. 15
Sorry,
years.
what?
Even I would have thought that was a little bit long, Downs.
What's that, Diego?
Diego says it's 687 days.
It's Diego,
Thanks.
the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Boom.
Scott Chick says, I changed mine last week. The rubber was hanging on. Figured it was time. Nice move.
I changed mine like 2 weeks ago, and it still makes the stupid like scratchy noise, and I hate it. Or not the scratchy noise, like the wah,
Yeah.
wah. You know,
The
you're like,
friction
why?
noise.
Yeah, like why are you doing? Can you please not do this?
I think
Don't
they have to
stop
get
this.
like worked in. So you get new blades, and it takes a little while for them to get it worked in. Did you get wiper
What if
fluid?
I just use a lighter? Will that work for me?
Like a flame? Like,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got one of those little cooker guys to cook food.
yes, you should definitely try that and let us know how it goes. We're very interested.
Will
in
do.
that. I don't know. I've replaced mine, but on my Leaf, they're finally starting to wear out a little bit. So I'm not getting like the sound, but I'm getting like the it wipes and not everything's gone sound. You want to hear what that sound sounds like?
Just smears it.
Yeah,
You're
just
like, great, thanks.
spins around, and then the sound immediately is like, damn it! Because I'm mad because I can't see. KJ's going to help us out with this. Just off the top of my dome, a soul is slightly longer than Earth Day. It's approximately 24 hours, 39 minutes, 35 seconds. A Martian year is approximately 668 souls, equivalent to approximately 687 Earth days, or 1.88 years. Therefore, days on Mars are measured by souls, not days, according to the movie The Martian. Matt Damon would know, so...
He did use poop. Poop potatoes.
But if it was only almost 2 years, why were they in such a hurry to get Matt Damon? I thought, like, if they didn't go back and get him, it was going to be, like, decades. Or is that Interstellar I'm thinking of?
You're thinking Interstellar.
Ah, Matt Damon was in that movie. At least I get a little bit. At least get some defense for that. Because Interstellar was, like, every, like, minute was, like, 7 years or something, right?
Yeah, that's a relativity thing.
Yes, of course.
Everyone knows that.
Those aren't mountains.
They're poop potatoes.
I know more
I've
about
actually never
Interstellar
seen Interstellar.
from the like Watch Mojo videos of like 7 things you didn't know about movies. I know more about Interstellar from that than I did actually watching it. I'm not very observant, apparently. Scott Chick says, I feel like I am average at car stuff. The wipers are still attached. I can put air in tires, check oil, and top up screen wash. Love that you call it screen wash. That's good. What more do you need to know?
If you have a screen at the front of your car, you should probably get some glass.
You're talking about like a door screen?
Yeah, I don't know how that's very handy.
It's very breezy. Keeps the bugs off, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, mostly until they like splatter and then they're just there. How do you use the wipers on the screen, Scott Chick? Doesn't like tear the screen? It's crazy.
It is funny, though, because that is definitely a vernacular language thing, right? But I like the way that the UK spells tires, and I think that's because Sean got me into Formula One. I like T-Y-R-E.
They spell it with a Y?
Yes.
T-I... What?
T-Y-R-E. Tire.
Oh. Okay. Window washer fluid. Because it washes a window, not a screen.
So when you go into the car dealership or maybe the glass store, and you say, hey, I got a crack in my blank, I need a new blank, what would be the request to change the whole front piece of glass on a car? Yeah,
Well,
we spell it T-I-R-E. Tire. You all call it a windscreen.
Yeah.
Says Scott Chick.
What?
So I need to get a new windscreen, please. And they'll be like, absolutely.
I want you to go into like a place in the U.S. and say that, and then you'll be like, what? I want to, you know what? No, for you, they might actually know it. Here in Indiana, they're going to be like, what you talking about, a windscreen? Because everyone here thinks they're from the South.
Huh.
Nice, Downs, nice.
Down says, I have a crack in my butt. I need a new bottom. I see. Downs was filling in the blanks. It was my fault. I'll take the error on that one. I provided some blanks for Downs to fill, and Downs did it. So, good moron to you, Kikilo. Long time no see. It's good to see you this morning.
Top of the moron.
Kiki Cup coming up on Saturday. Registration's open. TheKikiCup.com.
Intergluteal cleft.
It's called screen wash. It's to wash the wind screen.
But I don't get it. So do you guys? So this is a legitimate question. Do you have screens in your windows at your house?
So you go to the
When
window.
you open the glass.
Yeah.
Is there a screen? You don't have screens?
Like a mesh thing to let the wind come through, but not the bugs
Not
and
bugs
animals.
or the cats.
Burglars.
Heathens.
Wow.
Huh.
Is there any particular reason for that, K-Laugh?
Okay, that?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why on earth is it
We
because...
should ask the Europeans.
Well, do you know if they don't have them? Why would they know why they don't have them? Because they've never needed them before. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe it's just infrastructure because everything's so much older over there.
I mean, possibly.
Why is it more common in the UK to not have screens on your windows at your house? Do you know how cold and wet it is here mostly? We don't need a screen. Is your weather that bad?
It's not that bad, Downs. You stop it.
I mean, it's raining
I mean, I guess you
300
do
days
live
a
on
year
an
here.
island.
That is true. They
Well,
have
yeah.
talked about there's not a lot of AC. Scott Chick said, same reason we don't have AC. Lol.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get super hot in the summer, but like 60 is the best time to open your windows, or whatever that is in your language.
It's a window screen. They call it a transparent box. Would you open the bedroom transparent box, please? Thank you. Windows are windows, says Scott Chick. Get wrecked.
Okay.
Well, we learned something today. It was only 25 minutes in.
Weird.
Windscreen.
Wind
Kayla says, personally, I'm going to blame big fly swatter. Are you talking about the big government lobby for fly swatters? Kayla?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I was going to work on my GMS After Dark stuff last night, and then I played Stardew for 5 hours.
Same thing. Yep, that's the one, says Kalaf. Gotta let those flies in so people need fly swatters.
more day.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Do you guys have flies over there? What kind of bugs do you have in the UK? In the UK! Do you have gnats and other bugs?
We did it!
Curtain thing on the doors. Is it called a screen? Not that every bug can be deadly.
You are one of life's winners.
All right, it's 6:26
Choke
on
on
the
the
West
moth.
Coast, 9:27 out east, 2:27 for those watching in the UK. Scott Chick says, I like learning about continental differences. Scott Chick also says they have non-deadly bugs, Mike.
Like I said, you could totally choke on a moth.
Down says, on occasion we might have a curtain thing on the door that might be like a screen. I'm not sure what it is called, but it's like a sheet cut into strips so you can walk through it. But bugs generally can't.
One thing I found is that in the U.S.,
Really do?
mosquitoes carry more diseases than in the UK. So window screens are more common. And in the UK, mosquitoes don't carry diseases as much as the rest of the world.
So, Kalaf, we asked you to find that, and you came back to us with, quote, personally, I'm going to blame big fly swatter. It seemed like a little bit of a cop-out. It seems like there was some information that was out there that you didn't grab.
Way to go, Kalaf.
Aura says, I'm the kind of guy to go out in shorts and a t-shirt when it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. You're Mike O. Although you like
more or
long
less.
sleeves.
I hate long. Well, I like a hoodie and shorts.
Ah, fair.
I'm wearing pants right now though, just so you know.
Scott Chick says midges are a pain in the butt. I lived in a part of Southern Oregon that had
Literally.
a whole bunch of midges. We moved there, and we were driving the moving truck, and we got to our destination, and you look on the front of the moving truck, and it is just pure green. I'm like, what's going on? And so I asked everybody I worked with because I was going down there for a job, and they're like, oh, those are called midges. It's like, what's a midge? And it's like somewhere between a gnat and a mosquito. And they were introduced to try to get rid of all the mosquitoes in that part of the state, and it didn't work. So now it's both got mosquitoes and midges. Didn't work. They'll figure it out someday. All right, 6:29, we got to get the news.
Midges.
The headlines of the day, video game style. For that, we turn to the kidneys of the one, the only hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Pancreas. Good morning. It is Tuesday, I think, November 16th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We're talking about PAX again. This time PAX East, set to return in April for an in-person event. They are going to have full vaccination requirements and mandatory masking, but they are set for an in-person return in Boston in April 2022. This is from George Yang of IGN. They held PAX West in Seattle, and that had some issues. Originally, they didn't have any requirements in terms of negative tests or vaccination or anything like that. They got a lot of criticism. They did eventually implement those restrictions. So now they're getting ahead of it a little bit more with PAX East for next year, and having full vaccination requirements and masking. This will be required for all people who attend, whether you're just there as a guest, an artist, an enforcer, or a cosplayer. all people were required to wear masks.
Where's it
So
at?
plan your cosplay according. Boston,
Boston. That could be fun.
Massachusetts. That would be fun. And they also recently announced that they're shutting down PAX South for the foreseeable future, mostly because of its stagnant growth. You should get that stagnant growth looked at.
Yeah, should see a doctor.
In our next news story, we got some Fortnite updates. Today, Naruto and Friends Ninja are going to be added to the game. This is from John Carson of Game Informer. So if you're a Naruto fan, there's a bunch of new skins for those characters. And then next month, we're getting Boba Fett on Christmas Eve. That's pretty cool.
As a Fortnite skin?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were thinking of Jabba the Hutt.
No, you were thinking.
That's what I also meant. But just go with me.
I was thinking of Boba Fett.
I was just watching a whole bunch of Jabba the Hutts running around the Fortnite map. Thought that looked kind of fun. Boba Fett will be good too.
Yeah, Boba Fett will be good. Jabba the Hutt would be absurd.
I know.
Now I want that.
Sorry, screw that whole thing up.
Look at Jabba. He's running so quickly. How's he doing that?
That's my Jabba the Hutt impression.
Can you do it in French?
Look how amused Sean is. Sean's so amused. Sean's just holding that grin. It's like this is hilarious. Sean can't. This is the face of somebody who's thinking of Jabba the Hutt running around the Fortnite map over and over and over again. Look at that concentration.
I mean, he wouldn't really run around the map. I'm pretty sure he would like slither or slide.
Did Jabba the Hutt have legs?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he was like a worm.
Although he's moving in that one like remade scene, right? In one of the new Star Wars. K-Laugh.
Kyle.
Jabba the Hutt have legs. And if you come back and tell me that it's Big Fly Swatter's fault,
It's Big Jabba.
I'm gonna start feeling like you're mailing it in a little bit.
Are you on a golf course, Kyle?
Be okay if you are.
He's just on the phone. He's like, yeah, no, we're good.
KJ thought it was Sean's pancreas. That is true, actually.
Correction. Sean's gaming knowledge actually originates from his...
And there he goes.
I don't know. I thought it was a slug type thing, lol. I don't know Star Wars.
That's what I would have thought too, right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he was like a giant slug.
I think it makes sense. I mean, worms have legs, right? Like, they're itty-bitty little different types of legs.
Worms have legs?
I don't know. What kind of... How do they move? Is it peristaltic
They, like-
waves?
They like wriggle.
So there's not, like, itty-bitty, like, little thingamabobbers on
No,
the bottom?
There's no.
All right.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt confirmed coming to Fortnite.
Also, you know who else is coming to Fortnite? It's probably some other people. Naruto too.
Is LeBron James still in Fortnite?
He was in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Does anyone let him out?
How about John Wick? Is John Wick still in Fortnite?
I mean, I'm sure if you like owned him, yeah. But like, if you didn't own him, you're kind of up the creek. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why.
You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why the Lakers are off to such a bad start, because LeBron's still in Fortnite. I posed the question, Sean. Sean said, "Did Ryan just say worms have legs?" I was wondering if they had little itty bitty tiny legs.
I read last night that LeBron James was canceled. I don't really know why or how or whatever, but yeah, canceled.
Did they just like slide on their bellies or something?
Worms?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. They're like, wah, wah,
I thought
wah,
they had just
you
like
know?
itty
They're
bitty
like
little like feeler things or nerve
No.
endings or something.
nerve endings.
Yeah, external.
Okay. I mean, yes,
Oh,
yes, Lady K.
Lady
the screen
K
is a
says,
little
anyone
weird.
else seeing the screen all weird? Yes, that is Sean.
Whoa. Sean is in, right now he is in the Martian calendar. And it's the middle of the day, or night. Day-night. Fortnite. Oh, Sean, are you stuck in Fortnite?
Sean's a new character in Fortnite.
Oh, no, everybody. Sports.gaming. He shoots video game knowledge from his pancreas. That's his special move.
Hey, Sean, since you're in our chat, do you want us to wait? We'll do it for you.
Blink once if the answer is yes.
I mean, this is very pleasant gaming morning show, morning gaming news music, so.
It is. It's very, I like it.
Sean says, oh no, that's a nightmare. Being stuck in Fortnite?
Or us doing the news, which, oh,
This could be promising.
that got him back.
He's stuck in Fortnite.
I blame Arturo.
Nice. Arturo probably stepped on a cord or something.
Arturo's like, I need to go outside. Plug pulled.
Yeah, Sports Gaming says, I think my computer will work again someday.
Nah, probably not.
Hey! I heard some vocals.
Hello.
So why are your music coming from somewhere too?
I'm Sean. Well, probably from like the main screen, right?
Nah, it's from Rocket League.
I can sing a song.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back.
Gray screen. Yay.
I love the gray screen of Sean.
Gray man.
It's
The
right.
thing that takes the longest to boot back up on the computer is Slops. So Slops is incoming.
Stand by. You're on for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5,
1,
2 3/4,
1.
1.
Yeah.
1.
See, Bob's got it.
I thought you guys were One. going to start alternating.
Almost.
Oh,
It's almost there.
Almost.
Almost there. Oh!
eating underwear.
Eating underwear. Good
Take
morons,
my
you.
hand, it's clean, I swear.
Joel's here.
Good moron.
It's good to see you. So it's Kate. Good
No,
morons to you,
I'm
Kate
good.
Zaid.
Top of the
Hey.
moron.
It's good to see you.
Well, my background's back.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Back
Void.
streets back. All right.
Background's back. All right.
My background's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey now.
Hey, now, my background's back.
Well, I
My
got
background's back.
an idea.
The Void will provide us all the gaming. Oh.
Oh, good. Perfect. That works.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Yay!
Let's do
Look, nailed it.
The other camera will come back eventually. Oh, look at the planes.
Hi, plants.
Where were we? We were talking about Boba Fett.
No, it was story number 3.
Story number 3. Oh, you mean the 6-part Xbox documentary? That's what you mean.
To me,
They announced a 6-part Xbox documentary called Power On, which is going to explore the history of Xbox. And it's going to come out on December 13th. It's going to be on YouTube. It said a bunch of other places, but it's going to be on YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. And the full title of the story is Xbox documentary Power On, announced for 6-part mini series X and 6-part mini series S.
the S is available now. You have to wait till like 2022 to get the X.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment, where we take a look at what is out today. And this is why I thought it might be Thursday, because this is a Thursday list on a Tuesday.
And doing it from
We
your
have,
phone cam. You're working
that's
hard
right.
today.
We have Out of Line out on Xbox One, Grow, Song of the Evertree, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The Smurfs Mission Belief, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. The Last Stand Aftermath, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Surviving the Aftermath, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC. Star Wars Jedi Knight Collection, out on Switch. Hextech Mayhem, a League of Legends story, out on Switch and PC. Star Wars Racer, a Commando combo, out on Switch. Them Bombs, out on Xbox One. The Wild at Heart, out on PlayStation 4, Switch, and that's the end of the list. It's a weird combo, just PlayStation 4 and Switch, huh? Root is out on Switch. Horseshoe Crab Rescue is out on Switch. Tavern Master is out on PC and Mac. Country Balls Heroes out on PC. Combat Mission Cold War is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Marsupilami Hoob Adventure, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Wait, give me that one again.
Marsupilami Hoob Adventure. Name of the morning.
Congratulations to that game, out for several machines today. Horseshoe Crab Rescue with exclamation point was good. And of course, the Tapper follow-up, Tavern Master, out today for PC and Mac. Do you get a tap handle with that?
I can't wait for Ryan to say the name of the morning in the third hour when he has to repeat all this stuff.
You mean Marsupilami Hoob Adventure?
Yeah, you're confident now.
You're right, because I just heard it.
Goodbye. I don't need this anymore.
Bye.
Fixed
Phone
it.
Sean. Hey, real Sean's here. Hi.
Hey.
We just saw you, and it was your phone imposter. It was evil Sean.
Yep. Apparently, the Logitech camera didn't want to start up with everything else.
That's fine.
We got
Logitech will
there,
be
Nate.
with you when they're with you. Okay. Congratulations again to our name of the morning. If you missed any of this, fantastic, tight, really succinct version of the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Check out our Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming
You
News.
did really good.
You really did.
That was a good stall. I don't think anyone noticed.
Yeah.
I swear.
No.
Noticed what?
We only sent
Also, you thought worms had legs?
I thought they had itty bitty like not like human
Are you
legs, but
think-
like itty bitty
are you
little
think-
legs.
Are you thinking caterpillars?
Maybe, I don't know.
Centipedes,
How do they move
perhaps?
around? Is it just peristaltic waves?
Yeah, they just like go. Have you seen people do the worm?
Well, I thought
That's
they
why
had
it's called the
little
worm.
legs. Itty bitty little legs.
Itty bitty little legs.
I thought there was like some sort of like nerve ending or something that was like simulating legs.
Nerve ending?
Yeah, like external nerve ending or something, like these little feelers. Do caterpillars have that?
I don't think a nerve ending does what you think a nerve ending does.
Do caterpillars have that?
I mean, they got little legs.
They have
Okay.
little legs.
Do like centipedes and millipedes?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
So it's just
They're
the
not
worms that
worms.
got kind of screwed in that scenario.
and snakes, the worm of the larger animals.
And so snakes are just moving muscles just to kind of swiggle around?
Yep. That's why if you're ever stuck in the wild, a snake is a really good meal because it's like packed with protein.
Oh, so muscular. Did you learn that at camp?
out. No, I learned that from watching Survivor Man and Bear Grylls.
Nice.
Maiko is a
Hopper's
mighty fine plain individual.
Oh, it's fish that
Accurate.
have legs, says Hofbrew. That's right.
That's true. Yeah,
I confused fish for worms.
Fishy McFish definitely has legs.
That's why you feed the worms to the fish, and then they grow legs.
They're actually just worms. The legs. The worms like go out of the side and then they're like running.
All right, let's take a look at what's going on at the 7-Eleven. Because after all, today is Bear Beer Day. And so we want to know where you get the beer. Maybe it's at a convenience store, such as that of a 7-Eleven. This story comes from Maddie Capron of Sacramento Bee.
Ironically enough, this was not a UPI story that I outsourced. This was what happens when you Google strange bear news. This just comes up. And no, the bear did not go to get beer.
A bear opened the door to a 7-Eleven and walked right in until the hand sanitizer got him. A TikTok posted by Rochelle Duquesson, an employee at the 7-Eleven store in Olympic Valley, California, about 7 miles from Lake Tahoe, shows the bear open the door. The automatic hand sanitizer dispenser went off as the bear's nose triggered it. The video posted November 13th shows he just wanted a Slurpee, someone on TikTok said. The 7-Eleven branded TikTok account also said the bear probably just wanted a special treat from inside the store. That might be the person that worked there. He wants a blue raspberry Slurpee, the store said on TikTok. Ugh. Other people thought it was funny that the bear didn't turn away and get sprayed by the hand sanitizer. The bear didn't seem phased, video shows. At least he sanitized, one person said, twice. DeCussin told Storyful the bear charged at her twice outside the store while she tried to keep it from going through the garbage cans. She was fine with it being inside, but get away from the garbage cans. Video shows the bear digging through the dumpster outside. Emergency officials arrived and shot the bear with rubber bullets to make it go away, DeCussin told Storyful. It's not the first time a bear has broken into a store in California. A hungry bear repeatedly broke into a Safeway and Chevron near Lake Tahoe before it was killed by a family at a campsite in October, McClatchy News reported. Another bear wandered through the aisle of a Ralph's supermarket near Los Angeles, according to McClatchy News. The bear eventually ran out on its own and was relocated by wildlife officials. I thought the video was amazing, David Ballin of the Porter Ranch Neighborhood Council told KCBS at the time. I'm glad that nobody came in contact with the bear. Anything can happen. That's great. You know what? That bear has more common sense than a lot of people, as it hand sanitized twice. Good job, bear. I think it was wearing a mask though. Probably not.
Was it confirmed it was blue raspberry though?
Raspberry.
Are we having bear beer berry day?
Oh, look at that. This does bring up a really good point though. The reason that stuff like this happens is because people feed wild bears. So if you live in an area with bears, please don't feed them, because what happens is they die because they get really emboldened and people go into places and then they get shot, and that's not good.
Hey, boo boo.
Except for Bear. He has manners.
Yeah, and he eats solely people food.
Yeah, not people, food.
Like how that Slurpee that you have there has a transparent background.
Yeah,
that's
for
showing.
sure has a transparent background.
So you see the grid.
It's so transparent.
It's a force field.
I do like how it looks like a raspberry Slurpee. It looks red. Could be Coca-Cola or cherry. Coca-Cola's like brown, I guess. Looks delicious. When's the last time you had a Slurpee?
That's been a while.
Yeah. Good moron to you.
We keep
Brendan.
saying that we need to make time to go to 7-Eleven and have Slurpees, because my kids right now are 7 and 11, and we haven't done it yet, so we need to do that.
Top of the moron.
Today's the day? Or do you probably have to work today?
I do have to work today.
Okay. And they're probably at school. Other than that, conditions are perfect. Lady K says, a bear story is a bare necessity for the show now. Get it? Maiko has a bare necessity for news on the show today.
It's ridiculous.
Let's see what else is going on. Aura says, lol, she reacted terribly. Did she?
Yeah, kind of. She should have tried to hug it.
Well, it's have a party with your bear day. I think we're doing that pretty well.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
You even got a Slurpee. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good of him.
What'd you get Bear for Bear Party Day?
Just the Bear beer. The IBAs.
Raspberry.
IBAs.
IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. That's not very fun.
Irritable bear syndrome. That's even worse.
Yes.
It's a hazard. All right, it's 6:50 West Coast, 9:50 out east. It is 2:50 for those watching GMS
Oh my
in the afternoon. It's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know so we can celebrate with you. Today, community birthday, it is ThatJeffMT's birthday. Yes, that Jeff, the person that
Should
we
call
call
him and say
for
happy
Ask Jeff.
birthday?
Nah, it's not a question.
Can we call him and ask him, is it your birthday?
Yes, we can do that. Here we go.
All right, give him a call.
Hello.
Is it your birthday?
It is my birthday.
It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
I hung up before the toot toot. Sorry. Anyways,
That's right.
Jeff's,
You couldn't hear it. I probably didn't toot through your headphones loud enough.
Jeff's birthday. Good job having a birthday, Jeffy. Singer Diana
Jeff's parents.
Krall turns 57 today.
Who?
I don't know. Diana Krall. It just says right here, 57.
Go away. No, I guess we don't get a fun fact.
I have 10 Grammy
not that
nominations and 2 wins.
It's one of those. It's one of those. They starred in a movie kind of deals.
At least they told us how many she won.
That is true. I prefer to not know though, because then it's more exciting.
It's an adventure.
2 years ago, Krall went to the Grammy Awards with Tony Bennett.
I wasn't at the Staples Center.
It was. Yeah, it was like February. I think it was like February 10th or so.
Yeah, it was a Sunday, so that makes sense.
They're always at the Staples Center.
It was.
Was that the gig that Jordan Strauss worked as a photographer?
Oh yeah, the Associated Press photographer, Jordan Strauss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think works for Envision. Wasn't that the 61st Grammy Awards?
Sure. Yeah.
Happy birthday
100th
to
anniversary.
actor Harry Lennix. Is 57 today as well. Best known for roles like Terrence, Dresser Williams, and Robert Townsend's film The Five Heartbeats, and Boyd Langdon in the science fiction series Dollhouse.
How many Grammys did they win?
K-Laugh. We're wondering if you have information about Harry Lennix's Grammy wins. Actress Lisa Bonet turns 54 today.
Isn't she like dating Jason Momoa or something? I don't know. Kyle.
Yeah, I think she's married because that was in the commercials. When it was skinny-armed Jason Momoa when he was taking off all of his stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, they got married in 2017. Do you remember that commercial I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I totally do. It was at the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
All right, how about Martha Plimpton turning 51 today?
Ooh. She has a real fun fact. Her father is actor Keith Carradine.
Nice.
Who's
That
Keith
is really
Carradine?
cool. He's an actor.
And it's Martha's father.
He was in movies. Martha was in one of the greatest movies ever, The Goonies.
Really?
Yeah.
What role?
She was the one, I think, that argued with Mouth all the time.
Oh,
With Corey Feldman or Haim or whichever Corey it was.
Actress Maggie Gyllenhaal turns 44 today.
Oh, oh wow. She was appeared in 2 movies with her brother Jake that were directed by her father Pete. I don't know if his name's actually Pete, but we're gonna go with it.
That's pretty cool.
From one Pete to another Pete, it's actor and comedian Pete Davidson's 28th birthday today.
What? Is that wait, hold on. Pete Davidson is Maggie Gyllenhaal's dad?
What?
What? Fun fact, he's Maggie Gyllenhaal's dad. He was much younger than she.
Unbelievable.
In Martian years.
In Martian years.
Actor Noah Gray Cabby turns 28 today, known for roles in television series like My Wife and Kids and Heroes.
Sweet.
And then the NBA's Bull turns 22, plays for the Denver Nuggets.
Bol? Is he related to Bear Bear?
I don't think so. Yeah, Aura said, I forgot Maggie and Jake were siblings. I also had forgotten that, or didn't know that for the longest time, I should say. And,
Yeah,
you know,
Gyllenhaal is such a common
I was going to say, it's not like their last name was like Smith, right? Yeah, so that took forever. All right, anyone else on this list?
Ooh. Bob.
Bob's
Robert
on this
did.
list? Happy birthday, Bob!
No. Bob has to sing a song for us.
Anyone else first?
Give us an announcement. It is Marg Helen Helgenberger's 63rd birthday. She was on CSI. And it's also, where did it go? Brian Abrams of Color Me Bad is 52. If you don't know who Color Me Bad is, they're the ones who said, ooh, I wanna sex you up. It's also Oksana Bayul's birthday.
We've got a drummer birthday.
Manny of Stone Roses is 59 today.
His name's just Manny.
Yeah. Or his name is Drummer Manny, which although they
not-
would have
He's not
they would have
actually a
said
drummer.
they
He's
would have
Drummer
said
Manny.
drummer Manny of Stone Roses is 59.
Oh man,
Rocker. Man, Oksana, I had such a crush on Oksana Bayul back in the day.
she was incredible.
I watched her skate in like 1994.
It was like a bazillion years ago.
Happy
Like a third of the
44.
people here weren't even alive.
Good morning, Smart. Don't even know who either of them are. That's fine. The Gyllenhaals, they do movies, so it's fine. Dr. Chick, good morning to you. It's good to see you this morning on Change Out Your Wipers Day.
Top of the moron.
Change out your windshield wipers or your windscreen wipers today.
But I just bought them.
Also, top of the moron.
Good moron.
To you, Prototype. Maggie replaced Katie Holmes in the Batman movies. Is that true?
She did.
Where's Rachel? Was she
It's
Rachel?
probably- She's at Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek was a stupid show. Can't sit there and have a creek and then not wind up with the love of your life. Whatever.
What if
Basic.
Dawson just wanted to be with the creek?
I only want to be with you. This day in gaming history, 1999, Electronic Arts released the 007 Tomorrow Never Dies video game for PlayStation.
Not a lawsuit.
Correct.
Indeed.
Yes.
One for one.
We're so flawless on before 1995 lawsuit, not lawsuits. 2004, Atari released the Atari Anthology video game collection for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Included 85 classic Atari games like Asteroids, Centipedes, Lennix, Yar's Revenge, Breakout, and Missile Command.
Sweet.
2005, Koei, Koei, releases Dynasty Warriors 5 for PlayStation 2.
Count it.
2008, Nintendo
Count
put
it.
out Animal Crossing City Folk for the Wii.
Oh, those Animal Crossing games.
Have you ever played those?
No, I haven't. We almost got the newest one, but then they only want to play Pokemon. They, as in my kids, only want to play Pokemon and Minecraft. So
Yeah.
they changed their mind.
But you own a Switch, so I'm pretty sure it's like you have to get Animal Crossing. I think it's
I
a
think
law.
that's the rule.
I might lead the trio
pretty
of
sure-
us in Animal Crossing stuff. I have an Animal Crossing Switch controller.
Sweet. I don't have
Pretty
a
good.
Switch.
All right. I'm the Animal Crossing
So-
expert on this show.
It's hard to play Animal Crossing when you don't have a Switch.
They didn't port that to PC.
Not yet.
Jerks.
There's Switch
Soon.
emulators.
Coming in 2025
I was told, though,
with the PS5.
Jenny taught me, Kim Chica on Twitch, taught me that apparently it's in real time. So if you're playing it at like 7 in the morning, it's 7 in the morning in the game. It's like you can't go to the shops because they might only be open 9 to 5. But then they also recently introduced ordinances within the game so that you can change things like that because some people don't play it at the times the shops are open. So, let's
Seriously.
see. 2010, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, released Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for Xbox 3 and Xbox 360. 2010 as well, Activision put out Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the same machines. That same year, Sonic Colors video game came out for Nintendo Wii and Nintendo DS.
Wow. Busy day.
Let me see your Sonic colors shining through.
Blue?
Sonic colors, that's why I'll play you.
He's mostly blue.
Who is Sonic?
Yeah.
Well, but then some other things happen, and then they turn red.
Oh.
I thought that was Knuckles.
Nope, it's
No,
just Sonic wearing a costume
No, he goes like super
and talking weird.
Listen, Smar gets it. Yeah, definitely expect to end up with the love of your life if you have a creek, right?
But Smar, if their name's Dawson, though, it's kind of like a. That sounds like they're just gonna go get like a grocery store. You know, do you really want to live with someone who owns a grocery store? Just saying. Actually, yeah, I would. Never mind.
It was in that moment that Michael realized he would like that. Prototype says Animal Crossing plays you. Wow. Smar also says I own a Switch and I'm not getting Animal Crossing.
But do you have kids, Smar? That's the thing. Like, if you have kids, I think it's a requirement. I'm pretty sure yesterday Joe Biden signed that into law. So it's nothing else. It wasn't an infrastructure bill. It was the Animal Crossing bill.
Smart said I have two kids. They play Pokemon and Minecraft.
Those are the games.
The games you need, apparently.
Are you Sean? Is this Sean's burner account? This is messed up.
Sean, Smar, they start with the same letter.
Sean and Smar. They're the same person. All right, coming up next hour, we have a top 10 list for you. 16 bizarre fast food items that are ridiculously over the top and sound okay-ish, but not really that good because, I mean, look at some of these things. So that's coming up next hour. It's a list from Time. Wow, Time put out that list, huh? Okay.
Time.
Sports as well next hour. That's all I had. All right, thank you for being here. It is the day of the day, National Check Your Wipers Day. You need to check your wipers apparently every like 6 to 12 months, and if you have a windscreen, it's the same amount of time. So check it out. It's National
Wipers, are you okay? Okay.
Thank you for checking on them. I was concerned. Smart, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Mike and Ryan will be back on the other side. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. It is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021 on Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Join us for GMS After Dark with Look, It's Maiko. Wednesdays at 4:45 p.m. Pacific. All right, let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. You're welcome.
Pickle. Breaking news. I'm bald.
Oh, no.
It's all gone.
It's gone.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memory. Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Join our Discord and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning! Gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. That is the dapper look. It's Mike O on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. Mike O has more mustache than beard because Mike is raising money for Movember. It's a movement to bring awareness. Mike, what should we know about your Movember fundraiser?
Movember is an organization, and as you said, it is a movement that sorry, I was reading the chat. It's a movement that tries to raise awareness for 3 things. 1 is testicular cancer, 1 is prostate cancer, and 3 is men's mental health. These are all things that are generally overlooked by men. Men die on average 5 years before women of fully preventable and treatable diseases. Movember tries to raise money and awareness so that we can help men get the help that they need, whether it be through screening or treatment, or if they're going through treatment, they'll help pay for lodging or some other things. Me personally, I am moving and spending most of my time on men's mental health as a person who has mental health issues that I'm continually working through. I realize it's something that a lot of men really ignore and don't pay a lot of attention to, because we're kind of programmed to be strong and be not vulnerable and be the caretakers for the world, but realize if you're not okay, you can't help anyone else be okay. So it's super important for men to really take their focus and their time and take care of yourself. So I'm raising money this month. My goal is $1,000 on November 28th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. I will be doing a 12-hour stream. The schedule will be out tomorrow. I'll probably announce it on GMS After Dark. But it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good times. And there's also a super secret, mega unknown super bonus incentive for $2,000 that I will share on November 28th. Woo!
All right, the link to
Yeah,
donate
if you-
is there. Thanks for doing that, buddy.
If you can donate money, that would be great. If not, if you can share that link in your socials, that would be fantastic too. So every bit helps.
You can find us on Twitter. Look, it's Mike O. I am Hefty Goof. Watch GMS as well. More details and the QR code to donate available on Look, it's Mike O's Twitter. It is Mike's, as KJ says, Mike Ovember's Movemberthon.
I can't remember all that. I've tried many a time, KJ. It doesn't work.
For some reason, every time I hear Movemberthon, I can't help but think of Toyota's Novemberthon or whatever that they do. Damn marketing works. Hey, this is the hit single acoustic version. It is Nervous from Kathleen L.
You're digging deep, you scratched on my surface. Hey, oh, you know you're making me nervous. But I'm still trying to see if you're worth it.
You can find it on Spotify. Trying to get to what, 200K for the original version of Nervous?
200K for the end of the year. This way, if she does that, she's going to learn the long version of Rapper's Delight and rap it on stream.
There you go. So you have a Movemberthon and Kathleen L. Nervous-a-thon.
Sure.
Check
I
out
don't know if she's
Kathleen
gonna
L.
do any thons, but she's had a couple of like a-thons though, because 2 or 3 times now she's been like, okay guys, we're gonna wrap up and raid, and then she gets like a raid of like 200 people and she's like, and we'll sing some more songs.
I am
And then
amazed.
because the algorithm keeps happening, she then ends up on like the front page and she's like, okay, 7 hours, great.
I'm amazed because I can do the most games I have to broadcast in a day are usually 3. We'll do like state tournaments and stuff, so I'll have to do 3 games in a day, 3 basketball games. By the end of that day, my voice is shot. I don't know how a singer can sing for that long and make it through the whole thing. It's baffling to me.
Well, it was crazy. So she does a Monday morning stream at 9 a.m., which I usually lurk in. But she also does a Sunday night theme stream. So was it 2 weeks ago was when she got rated by like Herman Lee, and then she got rated by somebody else. So she was up to like 500 viewers, and then they throw her on the front page. So then she was at like 3,000 viewers, and she had a 7-hour stream. She was streaming until like 10 p.m. Eastern. And then at 9 a.m. did another like 3.5 hour stream. And I was like, how the heck do you do that?
That's so impressive.
Because like you said, I'd be like, I can't talk.
Kathleen L. Watch Kathleen streaming on Twitch. And if you missed 5 Questions GMS with his mic has said the most interesting story that we've heard to date on that event, go to 5 Questions GMS playlist at youtube.com/gaming morning show. That is Mike O on the left side. I'm Hefty Goof. KJ is here this morning. Quiet I Am Gaming. Good moron.
Top of the moron.
To you. Smar is following us for the first time, saying my wife will not approve of Smar avoiding adulting by watching Gaming Morning Show. Well, here, I got some good news. Mike O will write you a note that is endorsed by our doctor, Sports Talking. Did I just make
Hold on, let me get-
Sean a notary?
Hold on. I'm going to write this for you.
Okay.
Dear employer or wife of Smar 7, he cannot come to the phone right now because he is watching the show and is wonderful. Sincerely, Sports Talk Gaming, who is a real doctor, via proxy of Look It's Mike O, who is not. There you go. So put it in the mail.
Packers fan as well as Smar, so you can always let us know in
got
sports
one
coming up in about
Just kidding.
30 minutes from now.
Stay.
Toyota Movemberthon. That's right. Mike's Movember's
Great.
Movemberthon is brought to you by Toyota.
You need a new car?
Eat fresh.
Come on down to Toyota Movemberthon.
All right, we got 16 bizarre fast food items that are ridiculously over the top and sound okay-ish, but not really that good because, I mean, look at some of these things. That list is 10 minutes away. Also,
Really gross.
we have a story coming up about a New Zealand woman held hostage by a possum.
Opossum? A possum? Who's possum?
Your possum?
My possum? Your possum?
Their possum.
I possum, you possum. We all possum for possum possum?
When I possum, you possum, we possum. It makes sense.
It's made like a dip version.
How much did you like the Moose book, chat? You wrote that thing. Bob reads that thing elegantly every single break. So good.
That's like super impressive. It really is.
The consistency of Bob is unmatched.
Our teammate just rammed into me off the bat.
That's not a good sign. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Gonna slowly trickle it into the goal.
Yeah, seriously, could that goal have taken any longer?
It's gonna go into the goal. Hey, today is
maybe
National Check Your Wipers Day. We learned in the first hour that in the UK, it is a windscreen, not a wind shield. And that is a common term. Like, everybody agrees that is the case.
What do you mean? Like everybody in England? Or
Like,
the
it
UK,
wasn't
or
just a
like...
Scot chick thing. Like, apparently that's the default vernacular.
Gotcha.
At least between Downs and Scot chick.
Well, that's only 2 of them. I mean, there's at least like 10 more people over there. So.
Well, and you did ask Kiki Lowe specifically to confirm, and Kiki did not. So maybe that's
she did not. That's
an indication it's conspiracy. So.
Whoops.
Do you like screens, not like on your windows, but like screen doors? Because my wife is just hell-bent on getting a screen door, and I'm just like, I don't need a screen door.
It's nice in the summer to have your doors open and like not worry about all the terrible things coming in. But I mean, I'm kind of indifferent to it, I guess.
I mean, we have air conditioning, so we don't need a screen. We don't need windows open.
But like, how in the summertime, on average, how often is your AC?
Like the
or
whole
does it
summer?
need to be on? I should
Well,
say.
yeah, it's on the whole summer. I don't know if that's necessarily a need, but I mean, listen, if it gets to be 75, it's too hot for me. So,
all right, it's fair.
All right, so Scott
Megan and I constantly argue.
Oh, really? Do you have thermostat wars?
Yes, but I have an app, so I.
Does Megan know you have an app?
She sure does.
Okay, I was gonna say that'd be hilarious if Megan keeps turning the heat up or down, and then you're like changing it on the app, and Megan's like, "I just changed this."
Just.
And then Megan's like, "Quit touching the thermostat," and you're like, "I'm not touching the thermostat."
I'm sitting next to you. What are you talking about?
Ugh.
Sorry, I cut off your.
No, you're
Scott
great.
chick thought.
Scott Chick says, "I see a poll coming. Lol for science."
What kind of pole? Like a wooden pole? A metal pole? A meat pole?
Sweet poll.
Sweet pole?
Door open in the summer. Shutters, says Quiet.
Well, yeah, but you live in like hell, so it's like a bazillion degrees there.
KJ can relate. Thermostat wars all year long, Mike.
In the winter, I like it set at 69 because
Nice.
it's a nice temperature. Get it? But in actuality,
Nice.
our house gets real warm if you turn up the heat too much, and we have a fireplace, which is in the same room as the thermostat, because that was a good idea. So yeah.
So it's getting warmer because it's in the same room as the fireplace?
Well, so the thermostat will read like 75 because the fireplace is on, but in our bedroom it'll be like 61. The other night it was 64 degrees in there. It was like, oh gosh, it's really cold.
With all the lice that we were eradicating from our house, we had to wash every single bed, which means every single blanket that we own had to be washed. Every single blanket that we had in circulation, I should say. Not that we own. And so we had to end up turning up the thermostat to like 73 to sleep because we found like a quilt and a throw blanket that was not used in the Great Lice Eradication. So
The Great Lice Ward of 2021.
we lost, just so you know. Quiet said I had to go several years in my youth without AC. It was not fun.
New Jersey summers were not cool. it got like wicked humid and hot. And I remember at night we had fans that you'd have to like, during the day you would have them blow out, and then at night you would turn them around so they blew the cooler air in. But the air might be cooler, but it's not less humid, so it was still like sleeping in a swimming pool a lot of nights.
Yeah, we had in our first apartment in Central Oregon, we had a cold room, so we had like a window AC unit, and we just would spend as much time in there as we could. But then we started rerouting the cold air from that room with fans to other rooms. It actually worked pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work, though. I felt like
I remember as a
scientist.
kid, my dad won an air conditioning unit at some work function, and it just went in their bedroom, and they'd always have their door closed, so the house would be like 90, and their room would be like a crisp 68. And, I used to sneak into their room to sleep at night.
Makes sense. My mom has the same thing in her house now. Doesn't have AC throughout the whole house, but has one in the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Those portable AC units, though, like the floor units, those things are pretty legit.
Yeah.
All right, we got list of the day coming up after this Rocket League loss. So. Oh, good, Smart. I'm happy you're a Rocket League fan. We play this game during the course of the game, or the show, excuse me. I don't know if all of us are fans of the game, but it's the game that we play on the show.
True.
So, there you go.
Accurate.
I mean, we could play some Stardew Valley if we wanted to play games that were fun.
True.
Actually, I still like Rocket League.
It's not a terrible game.
It's a compliment. You're not a terrible person.
Yeah.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Diego sleeping?
Nope, he's just running around.
Ooh, we could play Stardew League. That'd be fun.
You doing, little guy? Yeah, he's just looking at me now.
What's the status of Diego's environments, his new container?
It's I need to finish sealing it, and once I finish sealing it, it's then just a process of adding a couple of things for him to have. But we ran out of good weather, so the other night I was like, I'll just do it in my office, and that was a terrible decision because it's epoxy that you seal it with, so I got pretty high.
We had the same problem. We were spraying a mattress with the lice killer, and we did one side of the mattress, and I'm like, we can't spray this whole room with this. No one's gonna be able to sleep in here. So we had to take him out to the garage. All right, let's do this time.com top 10 list. It's 7:26 West Coast, 10:26 out east, 3:26 for those watching in the UK. Kate, KJ support our decision to do Stardew, especially because KJ said the show would become 8 hours long. Yeah, I guess that would be fine. Scary, but fine. All right, it's loading up for me, so I'm gonna have you take the first one. What's the premise for this list?
So this list comes to us from the wonderful people at Time Magazine. According to Laura Stampler, she apparently, so this comes from 2015, so it's a little older, but there's some interesting things. Apparently at one point, Taco Bell had a waffle taco, which they retired in 2015, but they revealed a new piece of fast food fusion, the biscuit taco. America isn't the only country trying its hand at fast food experimentation. Strange food mashups premiere regularly around the world, but not every attempt at food fusion is successful. So here are 16 different international fast food items that don't just cross the line.
And this one's
they race across it.
It's fast food day, right? That's why we're doing this one?
Fast food day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, what's the first one?
Yeah. So the first one is, wow.
One.
Pizza Hut in Hong Kong at one point tried flying fish roe salmon cream cheese pizza. So, oh wow. If you're a crust person, get ready for an unexpected surprise, it says. One bite of this pizza's edge will unleash an oozing cream cheese and fish combination in your mouth.
Oh.
The pie itself is topped with scallops, crayfish, clams, and shrimp. Ugh. That's
No.
That's awful. This was a real thing?
Oh, it's so gross.
That's disgusting. It's not even gross. It's like next level.
Well, and so salmon and cream cheese is supposed to be like a combination you get on like it's like a lox bagel, right?
It's good. I like salmon and cream cheese, but not roe.
They didn't make that appealing whatsoever.
No, not at
2.
all.
Burger King in Japan debuted the Windows 7 Whopper. So some of these might be like brand collaborations, it seems, right?
Yeah.
They decided to take a Whopper, and because of the launch of Windows 7 in 2009, they decided, hey, your Whopper that usually comes with a single patty, we're going to offer it with 7 patties. And of course, being food art, right, in commercials, it always is more like those patties are thicker than they usually are in real life. Like, you couldn't eat that.
No, it would be impossible.
Gross.
3.
Pizza Hut in the Middle East made crown crust pizza. This one doesn't sound awful. For some inexplicable reason, Pizza Hut Middle East stuffed mini cheeseburgers and chicken tenders into the crust of its crown crust pizza. I mean, thus far, this is the winner to this point, because the other ones are just next level. Maybe not the chicken. Maybe the I don't really know.
I mean, could we have done one or the other, right?
Yeah, why did you have to do both?
I mean, mini cheese. So Pizza Hut's the one that has like the little ends on it that like have pepperoni and cheese in them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if that was a cheeseburger, fine. If that was a chicken tender, fine. I don't think I need both of them in the same thing.
Well, maybe that was. I'm hoping, based on this picture, I'm hoping that they did one at a time and not both, because I don't know where chicken tenders.
Oh, okay. It made me think it was at the same
4.
time. That makes more sense.
It's originally it did too until I looked at the
An either or. Back to more Pizza Hut. This one's in Australia. Hot dog stuffed crust pizza. Sure, I'm on board. No?
Not with pizza.
It'd be like a corn dog on the end of each pizza slice.
No.
No. Fair enough. Bob?
No.
Thank you, Bob.
Now, of course, it comes with free mustard and ketchup drizzle. Now, that's awful because
that's-
sauces are silly.
Yes.
Gravy is a sauce. Sauces aren't dressings, and marinades are early to the party.
By the way, Smart said cheeseburger's good. Chicken good. I don't see the issue. It's a lot.
5.
Gosh. Number 5. We're looking at Japan has a Kit Kat sandwich, which on its face sounds wonderful. However, many people love Kit Kats, but the candy bar looks slightly unappealing when garnished with whipped cream and orange peel between 2 slices of white bread. Japanese fast food chain First Kitchen offers the strange creation for a mere $1.81.
I mean, I like orange peel, Kuhip, and Kit Kat, so.
But together?
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone eats a Kit Kat, it has four columns, if you will, 4 sections. If they just take a big old bite from it, does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me, but sometimes I'll do that. But it's definitely much more enjoyable.
In sections.
It makes it last longer, right?
Good moron.
Top of the moron.
To Chris M.E. Chris M.E. says hot dog stuffed crust does sound pretty okay. I agree.
6.
In Japan, McDonald's offers a Grakoro burger. Grakoro? So you have the McRib in America. This author writes, during some seasons in Japan, they offer a Grakoro burger, breadcrumb crusted patty made out of macaroni, shrimp, and a creamy white sauce. Thank goodness it has sauce in it, because this would be awful if it didn't have sauce.
7.
Pizza Hut Korea has the Star Edge pizza. So this pizza has some toppings on it, which is fun. And that toppings are shrimp, calamari, bacon, steak, and sausage, which honestly doesn't sound terrible. However, it is surrounded by a crust packed with dessert creams, cranberry or cinnamon, apple nut, and cream cheese.
Ugh.
See, without that part, I might give it a try. However, once you add the creams, no thanks.
Yeah.
8.
This one looks kind of cool. This is a Kuro Pearl Burger in Burger King in Japan. So what this is it's a black bun, like the bun is dyed black. And then the cheese is also dyed with bamboo charcoal. And so I don't know if this was like, because it says Burger King went to the dark side. So I don't know if this was like a Star Wars promotion or something. Maybe Kuro Pearls are black. But either way, you can find this burger in Japan. You'll also find squid ink in the onion garlic sauce. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, as advertised. So
It doesn't look good at all.
9.
If I ordered something and that came out, I'd legit like myself. Pizza Hut Singapore does a double-decker pizza. Ooh, it sounds really great, but once you read the ingredient list, you realize no one needs a second layer of turkey and ham rolls topped with mango mayonnaise. Huh? Ugh. No, never mind.
I like mangoes.
1. 0.
I don't like mayonnaise. So, shocker, I'm not going to be on board for this one.
I'm surprised.
We had this discussion the other day because you got us into like weird pizza toppings too, right? The other day, because it was the whole
Probably.
pizza
Oh,
with
the
no
anchovy
anchovies
thing?
day.
Yeah.
So Wendy's came out with a lobster and caviar burger. It's a Lux burger, Luxe, complete with a lobster claw and a sprinkle of. I mean, there could be worse things, but like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be salty. I like lobster. I don't need to have it on
Yeah.
whatever this is. This looks like a bed of crab on the left. The other one's on like a beef patty on the right.
Well, they're both. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like the one on the left might be. I don't know what that is. Maybe cauliflower. I don't know.
Could be.
Whatever it is, it's not good.
There you go. There's 16 bizarre fast food items that are ridiculously over the top and sound okayish, but not really that good because, I mean, look at some of these things. Smar said,
Yeah.
"You don't like mayo?" Apparently the TLDR on me is I don't like sauces. So
He doesn't like most good food.
I'm not the person that you should reliably take food advice from. So
But it's worth taking a look at that list too, because there's 11 through 16, which actually looks like it could be pretty okay. But yeah, some of those other ones not as much.
Brendan said, something to know when you get here, Smart. Ryan hates 43% of all food. Quiet goes, it's that low? Brendan replied, I started conservatively, but we have raised that stat times 3 now. Yes, my odd food takes goes up about exponentially like the salary of our head of research and development, Kalaf. It's interesting. Smart says, I would bathe in mayo. Wouldn't get very clean, but it's that good. Agree to disagree.
I really like mayo as well, but I'm not sure I'd want to bathe in it. Yeah,
Maybe your skin
no.
would get really soft. Have you ever tried it? Just watching it go down the drain.
Oh.
Chunky.
Hefty is so wrong.
All right, what do we got here? This is Ben Hooper of UPI, former guest of the show, Ben Hooper, who writes very fun stories about animals, places, and things. This is kind of in that ilk. It's a New Zealand woman held hostage by a possum, reads the headline, Mike.
So, this thing has a picture, and it's a very interesting looking creature. It doesn't look like a typical gross American possum. So, however, a New Zealand woman had to call the police for help when she found herself being held hostage by a possum in her home. The University of Otago postgraduate student said she was unpacking her car at home in Dunedin's Northeast Valley when she felt something run up her leg.
Oh, no.
I pulled it off me, thinking it was a cat, and then I saw it was a possum, the woman told the Otago Daily Times. The woman says she fled into her house, and every time she tried to go outside, the possum would reappear and charge at her. Animal control officers referred her to police, but the woman said she was having trouble getting through to the Dunedin Central Police Station So she called the emergency number to report, I am being held hostage by a possum. Sergeant Craig Dennison said an officer arrived at the woman's home and was speaking with her through a window when the possum climbed the officer's leg. The officer was able to stun the possum using the beam of his flashlight, and the animal was placed in a box with some dried pet food. Dennison said the officer relocated the possum to an area far from the woman's home. The sergeant said the possum's behavior was unusual and theorized the animal may have been formerly kept as a pet or may have just recently been separated from its mother.
Well,
Are you
sad.
my mother? It's really cute if you look at it. So if you, possums in America are disgusting. They're just they're terrible looking creatures. This thing isn't too bad. He's kind of a little cutie pie. Hello, little cutie pie.
Do they look different?
Yeah, look at the picture. Click on the link. Look at the picture. This is the. I mean, it looks more like a little kangaroo than a possum.
Okay. So we had a situation, and by the way, Prototype says impossible. I'll see myself out.
Bye, Prototype.
We had a possum on the street here in my neighborhood. And of course, being a possum, there was a possibility that was, quote, playing possum, but it was just lying in the middle of the road. And so we drove by it to try to see if that was the case and to take care of it if need be. And we got really close to this thing. And it got so close that it like hissed at us. Now we were in the car. Sorry, I should preface that we were driving by it. So we pulled up in the car as close to it as we could. And it was on my daughter's side of the car. And that thing looked at us and went like just this terrifying hiss. Scared the crap out of my daughter. Tears flowing. Drove home. Couldn't get over it. Had a nightmare that night of the hissing possum. It did not go well. So, there you go.
They're awful little creatures. Awful.
What do they... like, do they cause havoc?
They're just gross. A, they're gross looking, and B, they're nasty. They're real nasty. And then they get into your like apartment and or your house, and then they hold you hostage.
True.
And then you're screwed. Yeah.
We do absolutely love coffee. If you ever want to send us coffee recommendations from your neck of the woods, we would gladly take them. We also have a P.O. box if you actually literally want to send coffee. We also are sponsoring the Kiki Cup, which is a free-to-play Apex Legends tournament coming your way on Saturday. Chris M. Yee, myself, and Kiki Low will host the event. Starts at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Registration's open now over at thekikicup.com. The Trash Panda's hillbilly cousin. Man,
that's fair.
We had a raccoon family in our backyard, and we were able to watch them from our bedroom window. There was a mom and 3 babies, and they were trying to climb our fence. We have probably an 8-foot fence, and we have video of this, which I can post in our Discord. It was great because one of the babies couldn't climb the wall, and so this mom raccoon had to do that thing where it's like, come on, let's go. Can't you be more like your brothers and sisters? Get up there. And then finally had to abort the mission and go some other direction because this poor raccoon could not get up the damn wall.
Those videos are the best. There was one on Reddit yesterday of a bear trying to like move her babies across the road, and they would just like run back, and she'd like go grab one and then carry it across, and then it would run back and follow her as she went to grab the other one. Yeah, it's nice to know that animals have dumb kids too.
Brenda goes, when has a possum held someone hostage? That was the story.
Thanks for listening, Brandon. Brendan, see, I'm gonna call you Brandon whenever you do that. Just kidding.
Oh, but Brendan's gonna send us some coffee at some point.
I'll send you some coffee. Unless he's
Well,
gonna send me some Dunkin'.
If you don't remember to send it by April, I'll grab it when I'm in NorCal with you.
By April.
How many months until you're going to Disney World? Is that March?
April, March, end of March. Well, what's going to be great? So I'm currently trying to convince the lady to allow me to go to LA for when Kiki and Super are here. because all of my favorite people will be together in one place, and I'd like to do that, and that'll be fun. But earlier in the month, we're going to Disney World. But I think it would be neat to go to Disney World in the beginning of the month and Disneyland at the end. So, but we'll be going out the last week in March to Disney World. So I think we're only doing 2 days in the park though, and then we're doing a bunch of other stuff around like Cape Canaveral, and beach hunting. Not really hunting, but my kids really enjoyed. We went to a beach look for like ancient shark teeth and found a whole bunch. So, but I'm trading in my my lightsaber credit for a plane ticket because they're about the same price. Crazy.
A food recommendation from Quiet. Please get some Gringos Locos while you're here.
Get some crazy white people? I mean, isn't that all of Florida?
Brendan said, I was dog walking. I missed that. Lol. I'll have another chance in the FHC. We'll make sure you get that story again, Brendan. Just for you. Just for you.
Just for you.
Did you hear that we had rhyme time yesterday as our Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth puzzle, and we lost our 95 balloon streak?
I did. I was kind of watching. I was listening in the car as I was doing some stuff for work. And yeah, and I also heard you trying to cheat and just say don't tell anybody.
I proposed that. It was a vote of the people, and that motion did not carry. So, and K-Laugh was
proud
like,
of you, chat.
Yes, chat, K-Laugh. They kept me on the righteous path, the path that rocks.
You either stay a hero or you live long enough to cheat at don't let that one.
Well, yes, it is that translation says quiet, but it is an amazing local taco / burrito place. Ooh,
Gotcha.
Mike, if you had to pick one, tacos or burritos?
Tacos all day.
Wow. I think I'm the same. Breakfast burritos are great. I don't love burritos.
I would do, breakfast burritos are the one real exception. I mean, I don't mind burritos, but you got to go tacos.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And I'm still a big fan of, like, big tacos, too. It doesn't have to be street-sized tacos, but those are pretty good, too.
Yeah.
I think I'm beginning to get to the point, though, where if I'm getting street tacos, because they're on a lot of menus now, they've become very, very, very popular, I want to have a variety. Like, I want a sampler as opposed to, like, 3 of the carnitas, right? I love carnitas, but I'd like to try, like, 1 carnitas, 1 chicken, and 1 something else.
There is a really incredible, wow, I just blocked my own goal. That was cool. Why don't I get a save for that? Yeah, there's some a really amazing Tex-Mex place up here that has, you can get like a combo sampler and it has all that. So,
Or
a fish, chicken, and pork, I think.
See, that'd be good. I'd be on board for that. We had a taco truck outside a brewery when we lived in Eastern Washington, and like that was a great way to go. You go have a beer at the local brewery, and you'd have local street tacos, but they'd have a sampler, and it was just perfect. It's perfect. I miss that place. Aura said tacos all day, every day. KJ says tacos are champs.
Accurate.
Whereas Quiet says get the mouth hugger burrito. It'll change your mind on that debate. All right. Noted.
Like I like a good burrito is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But if someone said for the rest of your life you can only have tacos or burritos, I'm going 100% tacos.
That'd be tough for me if you factor in breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
Like a breakfast burrito is one of my like top 3 all-time foods.
Yeah.
You have KJ saying also coffee and double chocolate muffin to share, quote unquote. Oh wait, no, you didn't put the share part.
Burrito?
No.
What's for breakfast?
We always ask what's for breakfast. If you get breakfast during the show, you must show and tell when you get back. And we were talking about Costco muffins the other day, to which now KJ is continuing to explain, are muffins, quote unquote. They're big pieces of cake.
Mouth hugger was my nickname in high school.
Hot for ass stance on breakfast tacos. Oh, I do love breakfast tacos. I just prefer a breakfast burrito. Whereas, like, if you're saying, hey, you could have a carnitas burrito or you could have carnitas tacos, I'd be like, man, maybe a taco.
So, carnitas is the way. So I cook it. We used to cook it kind of often. I need to do it again. Is we would do it in a taco bowl, and we would do like taco salad with it. Nice, and it was really good.
Yeah, taco salads are pretty good with carnitas too.
Never had a taco.
Prototype says, dude, I tried birria tacos, shredded beef tacos, and a fried corn shell with cheese, onions, cilantro, and jalapenos. And you eat them with a spicy dipping sauce. So damn good.
Smart, can I ask where you're from?
Smart said,
You
never
don't
had a
have to answer
taco,
that, but-
so easy burrito choice. Whereas Brendan goes, oh, I'm the opposite. I'm burrito camp.
I mean,
Well-
I can respect that. I mean, you're just wrong. So.
I do like, this is what I appreciate about Mike, is Mike has lived in, basically every, like, column of the United States. So you have born on the East Coast, lived on the West Coast, now lives in the Midwest, right? So Mike has a pretty good appreciation of food in different places.
Accurate.
Mouthhugger is quite the name, says Chris M.E. Brendan says, tacos are stupendous, but I just love the big old tortilla.
The big old tortilla. Okay, that's fair.
Chris M.E. Burrilla queso tacos with consomme are a true delight.
Consomme.
Thank you. The Aura, there's a cafe, my flat love. I get the breakfast wrap. It's bacon, sausage, egg, hash brown, and a tortilla wrap. Yeah, it's basically like a breakfast burrito. Pretty good.
Hey, Digital Doc, Terrible Take is here, everybody. Call me haircut, jerk. Hey, tomorrow night, GMS After Dark happens at 4:45 p.m. Pacific with our guests, Sports Gaming, and then somebody that has really terrible takes on the Marvel Universe. Talking to you, Digital Doc. We're gonna have our hero bracket where we break down 20, I don't know, a bunch of heroes.
You had promised
send them
24.
the list. 24. That's what the number I was going for. 24. Yeah. You should tune in and see how many bad takes Digital Doc Games comes up with.
All right, 7:51 West Coast, 10:51 out East, 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Let's do sports.
Sports.
You watch Monday Night Football last night?
No.
Dun 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 dun.
I played.
Odell Beckham Jr. and Von Miller made their debut for the Rams. The Rams are in the middle of a Super Bowl chase. They're getting every single person that they could possibly pay for, and they turned that into a 31-10 road loss to the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams have been blown out in the last two games they played.
I don't like the Rams. They just... Yeah.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Rams, but Matthew Stafford's had a couple of rough games back-to-back. Yesterday threw 2 more interceptions. One, I think, was a pick 6. So...
Wah, wah.
You'll figure it out. Yeah, 2 interceptions in back-to-back games after throwing just a combined 4 in, like, the first 8 games. So, not bad.
He just wanted to, like, get up there.
Digital Doc Games, good morning to you, and is apparently
Top of the Mora.
pretty happy with that because, you know, the whole St. Louis thing.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Aura says, in sports, I'm a Jets fan. I think it's a requirement for me to say that Mike White has thrown 4 touchdowns this season. It's the same amount of picks he threw against the Bills this past weekend.
Doing great. Doing great.
Also, Aura says, in the Rugby League UK, teams started preseason training over the past 2 weeks.
Aura shared I think it was Aura, right? You shared a picture of his touchdown The Discord.
In that Discord? Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
in
you
the
for sharing
Discord.
that. Congratulations on your first career touchdown.
Real quick, Downs also shared a picture of whatever the screen emobobber things that supposedly keep the bugs out, and it does. I don't think it works very well.
Quiet says the NFL is so weird this year. Teams getting blown out by teams they shouldn't even be losing to. Nobody seems to want to take the lead. What do you mean?
That's been the last couple years, though.
The Dallas Cowboys losing by like 30 was only 14 to the Denver Broncos was weird. No.
Hey, remember
Broncos
that
are
time
a
the
legendary
Eagles
team.
beat the Broncos 31 times?
That kind of proves my
That's
point,
cool.
though. The Cowboys
that's
lost
weird, right?
to the
'Cause
Broncos.
Week 1, the Eagles blew out whoever they played, and then they sucked the next 2 weeks, and it's like, what the heck? What the heck?
Yesterday, your Los Angeles Lakers lost at home to the Chicago Bulls, 121 to 103. Lakers fall to 8-7 on the year. Meanwhile, your Portland Trailblazers welcome back Damian Lillard, 118-113 win over the Toronto Raptors in Portland.
Woohoo! I don't think I should have woohooed that.
I don't know, you Portland Trailblazers fan?
I mean,
I mean, they're your Portland Trailblazers. What else is happening in sports?
in Look It's Myco local sports news, the Indy 11 soccer team has hired Mark Lowry to be their head coach. He's spent the last 3 years at El Paso Locomotive FC of the USL Championship, and has done really good. So we're very excited to have him on board because we have really crappy coaches historically. So
What league is that?
USL Championship,
Okay, USL Championship. And the name of the team again?
Indy 11.
I am an Indy 11 USL Championship fan.
You could see there's the logo right here.
I'm a
These
whole
squares are.
city fan in European soccer, and I'm a USL Champions Indy 11 fan now.
Are you also a Portland Timbers fan?
When I root for the Timbers. Yesterday, some of the baseball postseason awards started to come out.
Randy Arozarena.
Won the AL Rookie of the Year.
Great.
Jonathan India earned NL Rookie of the Year for the Cincinnati Reds.
Sweet.
New York Yankees have hired former Mets manager Luis Rojas as their third base coach, a month after he lost his job with the crosstown rivals.
I'm a little bummed out by that, but I get it. He's a smart guy. I wish he would. I wish they would have kept him in the organization, but I understand him not wanting to remain in the organization. So, yeah.
Did Ryan have something in his throat? No, Siri was the one who was helping me out with that one.
Oh. In more baseball news, the Cleveland Guardians have settled the lawsuit with the roller derby team that was suing them. So they're on pace for the for opening day and hopefully eventually get some gear out there because I want some Cleveland Guardians stuff.
Randy Arozarena.
Okay.
Name of your AL Rookie.
Rosarena.
I really hope that the Guardians baseball team creates a partnership with that roller derby team. I really do. I think that would be a magical thing.
It would make sense, right? I think it's so dumb that the roller derby team. I mean, let's be real. The whole reason the roller derby team made such a huge deal out of it was because they saw a chance to get some funding, right?
Oh, I don't think that. I think they were like, listen, we already
maybe
have the name.
Yeah, maybe I'm cynical, but like, yeah. I feel like it was more of a, I don't want to say money grab so much as like, hey, we got our 15 minutes. But either way, I agree with you completely. I think they should totally try to form like a partnership and do
How
that.
cool would that be? You could have a roller derby promotion, like the way that they did who was the person who ran really fast for the Atlanta Braves and would race people on the outfield wall? Wasn't it like the Flash or something like that? And so you'd have a fan start in the left field corner, and they would get a head start, and then this person who was really, really fast would try to beat them, and had won like every single race during this between innings promotion. You have the same thing.
Yeah.
You have the roller derby team. You couldn't roller skate, but something like that. I don't know. Be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Indiana is vaulted to number 4 in the Associated Press Top 25 Women's Basketball poll. The Hoosiers entered at number 8, and then they beat number 13 Kentucky 88-67. South Carolina is atop the poll for the second straight week. I don't know. Your top 3 in men's basketball: Gonzaga, UCLA, and Kansas.
Who's number 4?
Number 4 is Michigan.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and best.
Prototype wants to know, does Ryan Reynolds really own a soccer team?
I think he's a part owner. So in the USL, there are lots of part owners who are very famous people. Like Landon Donovan, who is a U.S. soccer legend, owns a team, part of a team. A couple of other legends. There's some famous folks who are getting involved, and even MLS too, I think. So he might be a part owner of like Toronto FC or something.
Cade Sade said "ooh" to your song.
Yeah, whatever.
NHL. Ottawa Senators have 3 games postponed. There's a COVID-19 outbreak on the team. It's the first time any North American major professional sports league has been hit by rescheduling this fall because of coronavirus, according to the Associated Press.
If only there was a way to prevent it.
You have your Calgary Flames today on the road at Philadelphia, 4 o'clock Pacific time. All right,
bro.
That's your sports. I will miss you next hour. Maiko's got to go do stuff. That's why his hair is all pretty and things. So,
what's up?
Could I just get like 30 minutes of 30 minutes, 3 sets of straight eye contact with that beautiful hair?
I mean, sure. Do I have to start the timer?
No, I got you.
Ready,
set, and go.
"30 seconds is a lot longer than I thought it was."
It's quite the smolder. Three, 2, 1. You did it. That's 30 seconds of direct eye contact with Lucas Maiko not wearing a hat. Not bad.
Being a street cop to a detective with noble girl mustache. What?
We'll be
I'm
back.
really hoping there was a mistake in the translation.
Community games next hour. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News next hour. It's Tuesday, November 16th, 2021.
Everybody get up, it's a party song.
Analyst Morissette, coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Community games, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day, Zesty. What's for breakfast? Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being here. It is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. I am Hefty Goof. I will take you the rest of the way. You know, they talk about the last mile of freight and how it's the hardest mile to figure out how to do economically and efficiently. That's what I'll do. I'll take you the last mile to your destination this morning on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Reminder, coming up tomorrow, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. It is GMS After Dark. It is the late night style show hosted by Look, It's Mike O. Special guests this week, Sports.Gaming and Digital Doc Games. They're going to have a 24-hero Marvel bracket. And they're going to determine which will be the reign supreme Marvel superhero, much like they did a couple weeks ago with the Marvel villains. And then following that, our friend IMJF Downs will have a list of grievances. Because that's what happened last time. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV. My wink quota of the day has been exceeded. And yes, Mike, if you're still here, it was apparently a speech-to-talk issue on the prototype side of things. Mike graduated from being a street cop to a detective with an overgrown mustache and slicked back hair. So there you go. There you go. KJ said, somebody clip this. We'll see if it makes clip of the day. One thing that is a fantastic video clip is this.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one, so cute.
Arturo making an appearance. It is time for the final hour of the show.
Morning to the final hour crew.
Thank you, KJ, for helping us out with that. That is the final hour crew. FHC is here. It is great to see everyone hanging out with us this morning. KJ, Quiet I Am Gaming, Brendan, as I mentioned, Prototype's been here for the vast majority of the show. So has Digital Doc Games in the second hour. Checked in. Chris ME did likewise. It's good to see everyone hanging out with us this morning. We've had Smar as a new follow on Twitch. Mike had asked Smar where you're from. You said Ireland. Good moron from Ireland. It's exciting to see you. Who else has been with us this course of this morning? Kate Zaid has checked in periodically throughout the course of the morning. That's been exciting. Everyone who's been with us this morning, I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here on this Tuesday show. Lady K, good moron again to you. Thank you for being here. We likely will have a fun fact from Lady K this hour. National Check Your Wipers Day is the day of the day. And so we're asking you, how good are you at car stuff? And what's your biggest car pet peeve? I am not good at car stuff. I've tried to be good at car stuff. I've been tried to be good at any sort of mechanical or handy thing around the house or with vehicles. I'm just bad at it. And it's twofold, right? Not naturally good at it, and then don't have like the perseverance or care to want to get good at it. So those two things kind of just like butt heads with each other. I have a Kia Sorento. That's the kind of car that we have. And recently had a battery issue where the battery cables were not attached as tightly as they needed to be to the terminals of the batteries. And even there, I spent about an hour trying to make that work. Didn't do a damn thing. Spent an hour of my time trying to make this thing work. Couldn't make it work. Took it to a mechanic. They got it to work in like 45 minutes. I'm not good at doing anything really but talking into microphone. So I don't enjoy it. As far as car pet peeves go, yeah, I don't have too many of those. The seat back has to be in the right position. That's a small pet peeve. Hey, listen, it's Check Your Wipers Day. When wipers aren't very good, that can be peevish. Honestly, it can. Oh, we have a Kia Sorento, as I mentioned. The headlights go out all the time on that thing. Like, we're talking, I've replaced headlight lamps anywhere between every 3 and 6 months. Blech. Gross. Prototype said I replaced my headlights once on my Mazda 3. I didn't put them in or screw them incorrectly, and for the longest time, and looked like my car had googly eyes. That's funny. It's funny. Brendan says, I bet you could solve an auto mechanic streaming question. So that's exactly right. Everyone has their skill set. I am not a mechanic. It's not my thing. don't find a lot of joy in it, so I don't do it. All right, thanks for being with us on this Tuesday show. We're going to play some Rocket League this morning. Coming up in about 8 minutes from now, we have community games. Now, we have been playing a lot of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. We also played Gartic on stream. If you've never played Gartic before, we could do that. That would be fun. That's an option. Let us know if you have an interest in Gartic. We could try word search again, but I didn't fix that scene. I don't know what happened with word search yesterday. K-Laugh's hypothesis was we lost Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, and therefore the website was like, well, fine. You don't get to play word search. Get wrecked, noob. According to National Check Your Wipers Day on nationaldaycalendar.com, this reminds drivers to regularly check windshield wipers to ensure optimal visibility in the event of inclement weather on the road. In 2020, AAA reported 50.6 million people traveled by automobile for the Thanksgiving holiday, making one of the largest and busiest travel days of the year in the United States. Many Americans plan to hit the road, so it's important to remind them to proactively check wipers. Visibility is an important factor in driving in poor weather conditions. 24% of all accidents, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation, are weather-related. Now, I would like to point out that this day apparently is probably sponsored by Michelin, which makes windshield wipers in addition to tires. And it says, according to a survey by Michelin Wiper Blades, they found that 92% of drivers agree that poor wiper blades can affect their driving ability. However, 90% of drivers do not plan the time to check their wipers properly, and 55+% don't know how to check their wiper blades properly. So there you go. Quiet said, no, that was me. I'm sorry, Quiet. Quiet was the one who told us that because we angered the Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, powers that be, that's why we didn't get to play word search. So it may not work again today. As a truck driver, says Prototype, check-in wipers is one of the 150 checkpoint inspections before starting to drive. Fun fact. Nice work. I had always considered being a truck driver because I like driving so much. For example, like being on the road, driving for hours, like 10+ hours in a day, doesn't bother me. Now, this is I think it would be fun to versus the reality of a truck driver. So some of the concerns I had, Prototype, was one, if my truck breaks down, I have to try to be able to fix it, correct? That's not something I'm good at. 10-hour days might be a light load. I've heard that some drivers have to drive way more than 10 hours. So maybe being like, being on the road for 10 hours, that'd be fun. But then what's the reality? I've heard rumors that sometimes it's difficult to get home time, which would be a downside. And last but not least, I also think you have to be responsible for some of the unloading of freight, correct? So I'm not interested in doing it. So as fun as it might be, I also think it'd be kind of lonely. I always wanted to be a team driver, where you drive around the country with a partner, and then that person drives half the time while you're sleeping in the back, and vice versa. I imagine that at some point that can kind of get irritating because you're spending so much time together. But hey, it's a good idea. Quiet says, it's just funny because it seems like every day we are more and more becoming one person. That is true. Yeah, Quiet is our default fill-in for when K-Laugh is not able to focus as thoroughly in the realm of research and development. However, we share none of K-Laugh's salary with Quiet, which, it's probably unfair. Both Quiet and K-Laugh are cracked. I don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. As is many of you others, but I remember those two specifically had a good run the other day. Standard recommendations suggest we change our wiper blades every 6 to 12 months. However, the frequency varies depending on the location of residence and how often the vehicle is driven. Yeah, I've put 130,000 miles on my Nissan Leaf. I bought it when it had basically 30. And if we didn't have the pandemic and I was still commuting 44 miles one way, I would have had far more, but I wasn't driving as much. But I'm actually impressed. My windshield wipers just kind of started going out on that car. So by and large, they were doing pretty okay. I can get to it. Let's see. It's true. I'm filing a lawsuit as we speak. Please, yes, send it to our lawyers. Lawyers are standing by to receive said lawsuit. And rightfully so. I mean, if you knew how much Calaf made, you would probably sue as well. All valid points, but there's a lot of regulations that have downtime, resting, and home time. Not so much on the home time, though. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm on that surface level of I'm just speculating. But those are, quote, things that I've heard, right? And electronic logs help with that, right? Because now that those are required across the board, right? That's no longer an optional thing. Then it becomes harder for people to manipulate their driving logs. So. Yeah, but being able to go across the country would be really neat for a while. Like, I think I'd enjoy it for an amount of time. But listen, I'm also the person who'd probably enjoy, you know, doing this show every morning from an RV. But you'd also have to have, you know, reliable internet. And that's always a problem. Does not look like this game's going to go our way, chat. We tried. We tried. That's the important thing. We tried. All right, it's 8:18 West Coast time. It is 11:18 for those watching on the East Coast, 4:18 for those watching GMS in the UK. It's Prototype said you got it. I don't ever touch freight. I just drop off the trailer and bring back another trailer. Then 8 to 10 hours. That is what I'd be interested in. Like, I wouldn't want to have to do any of the cargo stuff. Just not my cup of tea. But driving, I love driving. So, and then also, people in my family have done truck driving. Not like the biggest of trucks, but still trucks. And inclement weather would be a little stressful. That's the only other thing. All right. Today is, among the other days of the day, have a party with your bear day. So we're having a party with Bear Bear. In the first hour, Sean declared it to be Bear Bear Beer Day. Or someone did. Maybe it was Downs. And then we gave Bear Bear a Slurpee. Because there was a story of a bear that went to a 7-Eleven in California. We're going to share that story with you coming up this hour. It is also Clarinet Day. I was once a saxophone player. Never played any other instruments, but woodwinds for life. Some other people like brass. International Day for Tolerance. It is Button Day. I have no buttons except for maybe, if you count this top part of the hat as a button. Downs counted the buttons early, so Downs was well ahead of that. Fast Food Day, so we shared that list of odd fast food experiences. It is also Entrepreneurs Day and National Indiana Day. Mike would like to point and reiterate that Mike does not enjoy living in Indiana, but that is currently where Mike lives. So today is in part, look, it's Mike O Day. Worth noting. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go words on stream. Does that sound good? We played a little bit of words on stream yesterday. We had a bad run at it. I'll even play this morning to make it a little bit easier because I can cheat and see the words before everybody else. Okay. If you've never played words on stream, this is how this thing works. So we're going to give you a Scrabble-esque list of, or a set of letters. And from that set of letters, you need to find words. We've reached a Gaming Morning Show record of 19 levels on this. If we do exceptionally well, then we are considered cracked, and we get to skip levels. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are underway with this edition of Words on Stream. So we have EERRAS, and we have a whole bunch of those amounts of words with those amounts of letters. So many 4-letter words, 4 5-letter words, and 1 6-letter word. If you've never played before, you just start typing the words that you think you see in chat. So you could type in rears or arrears, and you might get it. Like erase and rares have already been found by Quiet I Am Gaming and Smar, respectively. Eraser, hey, it's Brendan_TTV, and Quiet I Am Gaming found rare. What you can also do is you can put your mobile phone app into low latency mode, and that can help too. So if you feel like, I just saw that for the first time and I typed it, but I didn't get credit for it, that could be why. Prototype said, oh, I already read that. Calaf said the button on top of your hat is called a squatchy. Really? But is it considered a button? Like, is a squatchy a type of button? Nice work for everyone. Did anyone try arrears? I'm going to try it. Oh, there's not 2 A's. That's why. Someone picked Seer, both SEAR and SEER. That is the Season 10 legend in Apex Legends. Honestly, I really wanted to do another GMS Gaming Hour, and I really wanted to play Apex Legends, but I just realized that was pretty self-serving, because I want to play Apex Legends. I would only play arenas, though, and I'm right now more into the ranked grind, if you will. That's fine with Smar getting rears. We're going to graduate till at least level 2. That is something we didn't accomplish yesterday, chat. Yesterday we had a tough run about it, but we made it work today. Nice work. I'm proud of you, chat. We are moving on to the next level. Here is your leaderboard. We got 9 of 16 words, enough to move to at least level number 2 with a 1-star round. Smar, on the day that Smar follows the show, the leader at 14 stars. Quiet Am Gaming has 13 stars. Hey, it's Brendan _TTV had 10 stars quickly. And Lady K comes through with a 4-star round, which is impressive only because Lady K has had a lot of issues with mobile. So if you're on mobile today, Lady K, just know that you're succeeding. If you're not on mobile, you're still succeeding. You're just not battling some of the issues that mobile provides. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We move on to level number 2. Here are your letters. CONOYME. I'm not on mobile, that's why. Cracked. I saw something from a audio standpoint, so I went with it. Money from Hey, it's Brendan _TTV. Nice work. Economy. Big hit from Quiet. Cracked. How many economies? Look, it's Maiko. Ooh, and a Coney dog. Look at us. We're going to bust up this particular edition of Don't Let the Person Pick All the Letters in Words on Stream. Somewhere between COME and CONY. Quiet, I had the same thought. Too bad emo couldn't be picked. C-O-N... Oh, cone. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know this either, this took me forever to figure out. The words are in alphabetical order by length of word. So right now there's a word somewhere between C-O-O-N and M-O-N-O, which is a pretty broad range, right? But I just didn't know that for the longest time, and if I had, it would have helped. Can emo-y be an adverb? Well, I think we had one of our most successful rounds to date. Tracer even got on the board. Nice work. We advanced 2 levels. We got 9 of 12, chat, in this edition of Community Games. Quiet I Am Gaming narrowly edges out Hey, it's Brendan _TTV with a 23-star round. 1-star margin. And so right now, Quiet I Am Gaming on the overall leaderboard with 36 stars. 4 better than Hey, it's Brendan _TTV. Smar, who was our level 1 leader, did not have any additional stars from level number 2. I, however, found 20 stars. Get onto the podium in 3rd. Tracer, welcome to Words on Stream. And you are now in 5th place overall. All right, let's move on to the next level. We are going to level number 4. Going up, menswear, to use an elevator analogy. Your letters are R-S-A-P-Y. Sorry, I'm using first host advantage here. So I totally stole that one from Tracer. I'm so sorry. That was not kind. But Hey, it's Brendan _TTV finds raspy. I got a golf term with pars. The K-Laugh Memorial Golf Term. Wow, you're crushing this. Scott Chick with Spay. Lady K with Prey. Scott Chick also had Rasp earlier. Pays from Hey It's Brendan _TTV. This is going really well. There's one that starts before Raspy, a 5-letter word. Before Raspy. Is it this? Yeah, it's Praise. It's adding an S to Lady K's Prey. So the rest follows Spay. Yars, guess Brennan. It was Spry from Scott Chick. We have one more for a clean board, chat. And it was Hey It's Brendan _TTV. Helps us out. Was it Yaps that got it? Nice work. Scott Chick, a 31-star round. Scott Chick is just off the podium. All of the stars coming in level number 4. Hey It's Brendan _TTV now has the lead. A margin of 16 stars in level number 4 over the original leader, Quiet I Am Gaming. So now it's Hey It's Brendan _TTV with a 60-star round, or 60-star total, excuse me. A 28-star round. I had 26 stars. And Lady K with 9 to move ahead of Tracer, your Lucy the First Memorial Caboose Crew. It is Smar leading the way for Lady K and Tracer. You can find Lucy doing music and gaming at twitch.tv/Lucy the First. Digital Doc says, booster side effects just kicked in. Hope everything goes as well as it possibly can. All right, we can play one more level. Good luck. It's community games. We have 2 TOACPEI. Tojapai. Smar. Darn it, I'm doing my adulting and you said my name, so I come back. Welcome back. Tapioca was a good guess. Toecap. Scott Chick with the large word on this. The rest are 4-letter words. Toe pick. Anyone ever seen The Cutting Edge? It's cracked. Brendan said, dang it, Quiet. Getting Tapioca just narrowly ahead of Quiet, but I didn't see it. That's TOPIOCA. I'm painting my ceilings this smart. That sounds like fun. We've painted part of our house once. It was not fun, but I'm not great at finding the fun in home improvement projects. Ooh, someone got capo? Or capo? Isn't that the thing for the guitar? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're even dealing with a fake letter. I didn't even warn you about that. Thank you, Brendan. The I is fake. The I is fake. Yeah, this game was like, you know what? You're getting too good at this. We need to make it harder. I found taco. Speaking of burritos or tacos. So something before cape. Cope from Smar. Cope also got coat and pate and packed. Nice work. Chat, you're cracked. 86 of 52. Level 7 got the best of Gaming Morning Show's audience. We advance an extra 3 levels. We're going to level 10, chat, as Smar got back into the game and dropped a 34-star round. Said the hell to this painting the ceiling. Blasted 34 stars, 10 better than the field. And Smar has jumped back up into 5th place. Now only 4 behind me for 4th, and only 7 away from the podium. Scott Chick, a 24-star round, solidifies 3rd place by 3 over yours truly. I had a 6-star round. Hey, it's Brennan _TTV. Had 6 more than Quiet in that round and still leads overall now by 18 stars. So we'll see what happens as we move to the final round. Whether or not we get it, this is the final round of community games today. I'm at least halfway. I'm sure the wife will be impressed. Keep on painting. Again, fake letter for level number 10 with LDDEAFP on the board. Those are your letters. Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV. Guess Copia. Our good friend Copia. Paddle was a guess, and it hit. Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV got it. Quiet should start to spam letters using the don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth methodology, which is important. Bob does that occasionally using the preference of one. Look, it's Mike O.
Shaquille O'Neal.
So Smar is alleging that the F is fake. No one's had an F word show up correctly. For example, Brendan had picked fade, and that didn't hit. So I agree. Looks like F is fake. Bob always lets us know with the donkey noise when we found the fake letter. So yes, F is fake. Dale from Lady K means there's something ahead of Dale alphabetically. The F is fake. Paled. Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV. Addle from Lady K. Quiet had lead or lead. Dead from Smar. Deal from Brendan. Plead and Paddle are already off the board as well, as was Pedal. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Whole bunch of things getting auto-modded. I put those out in order. Smar had it first. Automod is very, very on alert today, as Automod is every day on Gaming Morning Show. So my apologies for falling asleep there. Oh, isn't a laid a thing? It is. Quiet I Am Gaming gets laid. That is... That's great. That's great. That Be Quiet heard me. Automod always doing the most. For sure, Brendan. For sure. You're champion. Even though we could keep going, we're not. But we could. But we're not. It's 8:34 already. Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV with a 97-star performance. I'm so proud of you, Brendan. Welcome. Your champion is the one, the only. Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV. Second place, Quiet I Am Gaming Scott Chick with 69 stars finishes third on the podium.
Nice.
Smar on the outside looking in. Remember, Smar took a whole round off as well. Oh, and Brendan was on mobile. But was it low latency mode? Low latency mode's not bad. I think it's about 6 seconds. So, there you go. Hefty Goof, that's me. Now the leader of the Caboose crew, Tracer and Lady K hanging out with me on the Lucy the First Memorial Caboose. Enjoyable experience. There's some shout outs for Lady K and Tracer as well. Whoo, good. Chris got the clip. That would have been unfortunate had Chris not been able to get that clip. That's too bad. A laid. Nope. Laid. Verb. Load. A ship or other vessel. Ship goods as cargo, as in the surplus products must be laden on board the vessels. Or of a ship take on cargo. Vessels laid there. I believe it's pronounced lad. Oh no! Play it, Google. Play it.
Laid.
Haha! It's not. It's a long A. It is laid. Good thing it wasn't lad. Listen, I've learned a lot about my knowledge of things. I was trying to explain worms to people earlier and found out that they're called bristles. The little leg things on the bottom of a worm. But they're not really even close to legs. So I was trying to describe them as nerve endings. I failed horribly in the first hour, chat. Bristles are what worms have on their sections. So there you go. I also learned that laid is laid. And Quiet I Am Gaming correctly guessed that word. It's now 8:37. All right, there was a bear, and I liked how Mike described this in the first hour, because Mike usually finds stories about animals doing stuff in places from our good friend Ben Hooper of UPI. It was not the case for this one, though. This was a straight up, I just found this story by searching for bear weird news. Maddie Capron of the Sacramento Bee had this story. It's apparently about a bear in California who was just looking for a Slurpee. Hey, listen, it's party with your bear day. And bears having beer, as Sean termed it, enjoying some IBAs today. A bear went into a 7-Eleven. There was a door that was open. Bear walked right back in, or right in. Apparently hand sanitizer was how they got this bear out. There's a TikTok posted by an employee at an Olympic Valley, California 7-Eleven. It's just 7 miles from Lake Tahoe. This bear shows up, opens the door. Automatic hand sanitizer dispenser went off as the bear's nose triggered it. Quote, he just wanted a Slurpee, someone on TikTok said. 7-Eleven branded TikTok account also said the bear probably just wanted a special treat from inside. Quote, he wants a blue raspberry Slurpee, the source said on TikTok. Other people thought it was funny that the bear didn't churn away after getting sprayed by the hand sanitizer. The bear didn't seem fazed. Quote, at least he's sanitized, one person said. Twice. The person who posted the story originally told Storyful that the bear charged at her twice outside the store while she tried to keep it from going through the garbage cans. Videos show the bear digging through the dumpster outside. Emergency officials arrived, shot the bear with rubber bullets to make it go away. The employee said to Storyful, it's not the first time the bear had broken into the store. A hungry bear repeatedly broke into a Safeway in Chevron near Lake Tahoe before it was killed by a family at a campsite in October. Another bear wandered through the aisles of a Ralph's supermarket near Los Angeles. The bear eventually ran out on its own and was relocated by wildlife officials. Quote, I thought the video was amazing. David Balin of the Porter Ranch Neighborhood Council told KCBS at the time, I'm glad that nobody came in contact with the bear. Anything can happen. Have a party with your bear day, and you can go to 7-Eleven with your bear. You're welcome, Tracer and Lady K, absolutely. Tracer, how is your ranked grind going this particular season? Lady K, I saw you were playing games on your PlayStation earlier. I don't know if you were streaming. But next time you're on, let us know. We also may have a fun fact. Lady K is working vigorously and intentionally about it. Ranked is going okay. That's good to hear. The new season, of course, features Ash as the new legend. And if you are into Apex Legends, the place to be this Saturday is the Kiki Cup. It is the 4th edition of the Kiki Cup, a free-to-play, anyone can play Apex Legends tournament, and registrations are open now at thekikikup.com. Prize pool totals $400 as it stands. And GMS is a proud sponsor of Kiki Cup. We are going to be giving away a total of 4,000 Apex coins. Is that right? Maybe it's more than that. It might be 5,000. And we'll be giving away 1,000 Apex coins to each member of a randomly drawn team during the Kiki Cup. And then if you follow Gaming Morning Show during the course of this week's Kiki Low streams, you have a chance to be entered into an additional giveaway on Monday. So there you go. Yes, Chris ME will host the pregame show. It starts around 10 a.m. Pacific time this Saturday. Kiki Cup 4. Kate Sade said, I got to gold yesterday. Who's your main right now, Kate? Lady K said, I haven't streamed in a little while. Well, soon, Lady K will be back on stream. And Chris ME says, apparently the prize pool is closer to $500 now. There you go. On the topic of bugs, here's our fun fact from Lady K. Fun fact, the panda ant isn't actually an ant. It's a wingless wasp. Is that wingless? Stingless? Wingless. With black and white coloring resembling the markings of a panda. There you go.
Lady K, fact of the day. Day.
Kate Sade says, I use Bloodhound, Loba, Bangalore, and Lifeline. There was once a time that I had access to a wonderful emote on Twitch. It resembled that of the one, the only Loba. In fact, it was inspired by of my favorite cosplayers on the internet, Kate Zaid, who once did a Loba cosplay. And then Kate Zaid decided that Stardew Valley was something that she'd rather stream than Apex Legends, and viciously ripped my Loba emote from my grasp. Every time I'm in an Apex Legends stream trying to express my love for the one and only Loba, I reach for that emote, but alas, it's not there. It's been replaced by something that I just don't understand. It truly is twofold. As I grasp for the understanding of why the Loba is gone, I equally reach for the understanding of what the hell that other thing is that is now my bits badge at twitch.tv/KateZaid. Someday we will be reunited, Loba emote, but until that day, know that I miss you, and I will continually throw your stick down for my teammates. 8:43. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. We recap the headlines of the day coming up in just a little bit. And then, your clip of the day, takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. Please get ready to share something that you learned from today's show. We'll ask for that coming up in about 7 minutes from now. Kate Zaid said, "This is poetic and touching my heart." I tried. It's tough. Prototype. I mean, stream tonight or tomorrow. I got 2 orders in Joy-Con and a PS5 controller mod, and I'm really knee but Knockout City. I really might play Knockout City. Knockout City was fun. I didn't dislike that game. I just only have time to play Apex Legends. I only make time to play Apex Legends. I actually think I would enjoy Stardew. I do think I would. At least the social aspect of Stardew. If you want to see an outstanding Stardew streamer, go find our friend Kate. Also, Stardew Sundays with GMS host Austin Attack 12. It's back. That's it. That's my love emote. Come back to me. I miss you, Loba. Still got that badass hoodie skin, though, for the actual game. So, I don't know if they're going to make a better one than that. That thing is awesome. Come back to me. Also follow Kate Zaid on YouTube. Stardew Tips. The master. Hey, it's Brennan_TTV. Knockout City just required a lot of practice, and you totally get mopped, and I didn't want to grind it. Yeah. I mean, maybe the learning curve was slightly higher for Knockout City. It was fun. I would play that game recreationally occasionally. I'd have to play with friends. But, you know, listen, we've talked about this a lot on the show. You know, Mike enjoys a game like Valheim, right? And can play that game either by himself, but enjoys it with others. Sean will play single-player games. In fact, does so on this thing that we do called GMS Plays, which I absolutely love. I don't do well playing games by myself. So I like social games. Even when K-Laugh hops into the Rocket League lobbies with me in circumstances like this where we don't have a third-hour host. I appreciate that. A Prototype said it became free on PlayStation Plus this month, so there's a lot of new blood playing. Knockout City? Oh, yeah, because it was I forgot. I thought Knockout City was free to play all along, but I forgot it was to a certain level. So. Kate Zaid said, I just realized that I have follower emotes. Oh, Kate. All it took was me having a little bit of a sad, soft monologue. And Kate brought my Loba emote back. I'll send you the highlight and you can play it on your stream, Kate. Also, by the way, I hope Kate had a tremendous nap yesterday. Because I went to tune into Kate's show, which usually happens Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And Kate said, I'm canceling stream. taking a nap. Here's a picture of me in a onesie. I believe you were in a onesie. Pretty good consolation prize. Didn't get my Kate stream, but I did get a nap. So, what else is going on? I will put Loba emote back to the biddies one. Oh, yay! Thank you, Kate. The piano music won out, says Brendan. Sure. Sorry, work's going to be bad all week. K-Laugh, listen. The amount of stuff you do for us, even though you're compensated just ridiculously well. In fact, I'm sure those details will come out and emerge when Quiet I Am Gaming's lawsuit hits. But, yeah. You do a lot for us, and I appreciate it. Let's see. What else? I put my Stardew follow. The bristles on earthworms are called satay. Yeah, I just was trying to figure out a way to describe it, because I even got to the point I was describing it as like little nerve endings, which was not even close to correct. In fact, I like Mike when he's like, do you know how nerve endings work? I'm like, I know, but I can't figure out what they're called. I was trying my hardest. Kate says, don't tell my boss, but I was passed out before I was signed off. Shh. I will tell no one. Our secret's safe. Nobody knows anything because we're only on the internet. KJ said, breaking news. Here we go. Get ready for it, chat. Here we go. New information this hour from Dungeon Meowster KJ. I just made it to the top of the volcano in Stardew. Quiet said, we'll know the details of K-Laugh's salary either when the lawsuit goes through or when fusion is complete, because apparently K-Laugh and Quiet are becoming the same person. Man, K-Laugh really likes dinner and movies. Pretty much that's how we pay K-Laugh. We don't actually give K-Laugh any money. We just take K-Laugh to movies and dinner. Constantly. This prototype's like, hi, HR is here. Yes, Kate Zaid, prototype will see you now. Naps are great. I took a pretty good nap yesterday. I've had to take it easy the last 48 hours. Should be back and able to do things better coming up on Wednesday. I hope, anyway. But I'm just trying to do that thing because sometimes when you don't feel great, you still are like, I feel fine enough, so I'm going to do more, and then it ends up hindering you. So I'm trying to actually take it easy for yesterday and today because I don't have to do anything, if that makes sense. Let's see what else is going on. K-Laugh, I know my worth. Absolutely. Do know your worth. I highly encourage that. That's one thing that I've always intended to do more of with Hefty Goof on Twitter, is to do more self-worth, self-awareness sessions, because we do discount ourselves too much. Chris M.E., you can combine rings and enchant tools and weapons now. This goes back to Stardew information. All right, here we go. Second breaking news section of this hour of Gaming Morning Show. This comes from our field correspondent, Smar. Just followed the show today. The ceiling is finished. No more painting to be done at Smar's house because the painting is over on the ceiling. Congratulations. To be honest, getting something finished, painting the interior or exterior of a house, is very good, because you're like, holy cow, we actually did it, because it didn't seem like it would end. I think painting. Listen, I've talked about my dislike of any sort of housework. I don't mind doing chores. Chores are not a problem. It's like the work to renovate a house or something like that, right? So the only thing we've really done in our house is paint the living room area. And painting simultaneously feels like it is not the longest, while also remaining the longest thing that you can do. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Scott Chick, sometimes we need to listen to what our bodies are telling us and take that nap. Absolutely. I had a mentor in radio who was both a play-by-play person like I am, but then also hosted a morning show every single weekday morning on, an AM news station. And that person, I was like, how do you do this? Because, sometimes you'd have basketball games Tuesday night at 7, and then you'd have to go to bed at like 11 or 12 and get up at like 4:45 a.m. And like I said, the morning time is my ideal time. Like when I wake up at 4:45 a.m., I feel great. It is not difficult for me to do that. However, if I don't go to bed until 10 or 11, it becomes cumulatively harder as the week goes on. And that mentor of mine said the Wednesday nap is key. So if you do find yourself having to not get as much sleep as you'd ideally like, the Wednesday nap, if you can. Quiet says you should sometimes do longer one to throw us off. Oh, the longer news sounder? Yeah, so when we lost Bob, before we rebuilt Bob, better than ever, we had to find the news sounder again, and we played the longer version of it, and it took forever. Everyone was very unsure of what was going on. Dungeon says, yeah, so excited, especially because I have to do some work for the nonprofit, so I was only allowing myself to play until the end of GMS. I am so excited. Thank you all for sharing in my joy. Absolutely. Congratulations. Big accomplishment. We're proud of you. Okay? We got your back. In fact,
Zesty.
Bob's even excited for you.
Bob likes it.
Forgiven John's been lurking and working. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much for doing that for us, Forgiven John. We are going to be sending you somewhere on Twitch a little bit later in the show. In fact, about 5 minutes from now. So get ready. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? If you've never been here before, and again, Smar today followed us for the first time on Twitch, we ask you, what is something you learned from today's show? What were your takeaways that were pretty okay? And we will share those coming up right now. Prototype said, I like to make painting a sport where you close all the windows and you paint as fast as you can before you pass out. I think it's a win-win situation. And you either get the room done or you take a nap. Gaming Morning Show does not condone painting with the windows closed. Please make sure you have plenty of air in the areas in which you are painting so you do not pass out. Not valid in the lower 48 states nor Puerto Rico. We also have clip of the day coming up. All right, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. If you missed any of this, we do it in the 6 o'clock hour with our hashtag video game expert, Sean. If you miss it, please follow us on Twitter and search
hashtag GMSMorningGamingNews.
You can find all of us by following us on Twitter at those locations there. Here are some things you should know. PAX East returns in April, and full vaccination requirements and mandatory masking will be there, according to George Yang of IGN. Naruto and friends Ninja run into Fortnite today. I hope I said that correctly. I'm going to say it one more time. Naruto and friends Ninja run into Fortnite today. I hope I have those correct. But there you go. That is what's going on in Fortnite, according to John Carson of Game Informer. Okay, so that's that. Also, an Xbox documentary called Power On announced for a 6-part miniseries from Tarlo Lyles of IGN. Yesterday, the Xbox turned 20. Here's some out-to-days. What is available for you to play? Out of Line is available for Xbox One. Grow, Song of the Evertree, out for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The Smurfs Mission Vileaf is out today for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. The Last Stand Aftermath, out for PS4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Surviving the Aftermath for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Star Wars Jedi Knight Collection for Switch. Hex Tech Mayhem, a League of Legends story, out for Switch and PC. Star Wars Racer and Commando Combo for Switch. Them Bombs for Xbox One. The Wild at Heart for PS4, Switch. Root for Switch. Horseshoe Crab Rescue for Switch. Tavern Master for PC and Mac. Country Balls Heroes for PC. Combat Mission Cold War for PC. And your name of the morning is Marsupilami Huba Venture for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Hashtag GMS, name of the morning.
There you go. It was a Thursday out today list on a Tuesday. Sports Talk Gaming did quite well, to be honest. All right, Bob, I think, is the one going to take us to clip of the day today.
Seriously? Can't any of you do anything yourself? Like, for real? I just have this tiny box. I never get shown in it anyway. Whatever. Fine, here it is. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot.
Three, 2, 1. You did it. That's 30 seconds of direct eye contact with Lucas Michael not wearing a hat. Not bad.
Being a street cop to a detective with noble girl mustache. What?
We'll be
I'm
back.
really hoping there was a mistake.
A clip of the day. There was a mistake. It was not a noble girl mustache. According to a prototype, we had a voice-to-text error, and it was actually a overgrown mustache. So there you go. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay today. What is something you learned from today's show? Please let us know. And then we are going to go say good morning from GMS to our friend Kevy Kev Show, because Kevy Kev Show is playing Tavern Master, which is one of our out todays, available today for PC or Mac. Will it be the Tapper follow-up that we've been all waiting decades for? Please let us know in the chat. Takeaways that were pretty okay. Smar says PDW has decent taste in streams. That's about it. I didn't learn anything else. Hey, thank you so much, Smar, for the follow on Twitch. We truly appreciate it. And also, we will be back tomorrow, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. And thank you, PD, for the referral, I suppose. Chris and me, my takeaway is that there are some weird pizzas outside the U.S. Yes, if you missed that list, Mike gave it to us in the 7 o'clock hour. There were a total of 16 bizarre fast food items that are ridiculously over the top and sound okayish, but not really that good, because, I mean, look at some of these things. Coincidentally enough, I never have really considered even Pizza Hut pizza a fast food, but Pizza Hut was like all over that list. There were some really weird ones, including a cheeseburger and or chicken tender in the end of a pizza. That's interesting. Scott Chick, screen wash is called something different in the U.S., and said, poor Bob, someone get him a bigger box already. Remember, if you're a Patreon subscriber, we certainly appreciate all of our Patreon subscribers, but you can also become part of the Patreon Adopt Bob tier, and if you do that, we will build a brand new box and also show it in a HGTV style release on our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. So that is potentially possible.
A new box would be pretty okay.
It was a pleasure hanging out outside Crab Games, Smar. Satay, small. I can't do it. I can't do it. Small bristles on earthworms give traction that allows earthworms to push themselves through soil. And also the top of the baseball hat. It's informally called the squatchy. I just couldn't do it. Thank you. Chitinous. Oh my gosh. That just had trouble written all over it for me. I'm sorry. I had to take a moment, make sure I'm not screwing something up there. Thank you, K-Laugh. Things I learned, my takeaway that was pretty okay, is both Quiet and K-Laugh are apparently fusioning into the same person. And also that a windscreen is the common terminology given to the windshield in the UK. Oh my gosh. That really caught me off guard. All right, we may not be able to go over to Kevy Kev Show because I'm getting an error. Chris M.E., if you are here, because you have mod privileges, will you try to give a /raid Kevy Kev Show? Oh, so is K-Laugh. One of you, /raid. Try that and let me know if you're getting an error. And if that's the case, I'm just going to pick someone randomly from our Twitch follow list here. Chitinous. Chitinous. A small chitinous bristles on earthworms give tractions. Yes, mods should be able to start raids. I'm going to find a backup plan. Oh, maybe we have to turn that on. No, maybe I'm wrong. All right. We're going to send you over to... Ooh, some good options. I know where we're going to go. Oh, well, there you go. I was wrong, Smart. I thought mods could. We're going to send you over to Lost Mushroom Plays. They are doing Animal Crossing's New Horizons, and as I look at their screen, there might be words on stream. Since all of you are cracked at that game, please say good morning from GMS. We'll raid Kevy Kev Show later on, but let's give a shout out, because Kevy Kev Show was someone I think we just out of the blue ended up raiding one time, and they are playing Tavern Master. So if you want to check that out, be sure to do that. So say good morning from GMS to Lost Mushroom Plays, and we will send you again tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show. BT? Question mark? You're welcome, K-Laugh. Gabe Pride was here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Hefty Goof. For Mike, for Austin, for Sean. We'll see you again tomorrow for more. Have a great Tuesday. It's Jeff from Montana's birthday today, too. So good job having a birthday. Good job doing Stardew stuff, KJ. We'll see you later.
It's a revolution. It's a revolution. Yeah. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. A revolution. Yeah. You can stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. You can't hold me down. You won't hold us down. You can't hold us down. Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 Yeah. You can't hold us down, yo. We gon' hold it down. Hold it down, yeah. You can't hold us down. Hold it down, yeah. We gon' hold